Okay, I was muted. Very good. Now I'm live. Good thing I noticed. So now you should be able to hear me and see me properly. And now I can do the whole intro again, since that was fun. In any case, welcome to the stream. Yeah, no sound, I know. Now I fixed it. So, I was. What I was saying is, and let's do that again. This is a very challenging run as Fascist Austria, so I'm quite excited about this. And I need to be very careful with this stream, because if I fuck up one thing in this run, then the whole run is to throw away and to restart. That's why we are not going to play Iron Man. I will make several saves. And also, this is not a fully made strategy yet, so what's the point of Fascist Austria path? I will tell you very soon. So let's start, and I can explain it a bit better once we are in it. So let's pick Austria, and we can also briefly talk about the various paths that you can follow. We're going to play regular, historical AI, no Iron Man, as I mentioned. Also because this is a test run for my strategy, and I want to check a couple of things in particular. Now, if you look at the new focus tree for Austria, well, it seems big. It's not that big, actually, in the sense that I tried everything at this point. I tried the communist one. It was incredibly disappointing. I made a country guide, which is already available on the channel for the Danubian Federation. Interesting path, to be honest. A bit different from the usual gameplay. So that was kind of interesting. And then the other options that we have here is to go for the Austrian Empire, or the Austro-Hungarian Empire, which is this path down here. Now, technically, you have two choices. You can demand Hungarian submission, or you can bring Hungary back into the fold. This one is much better. And then from this one, you have the options to annex Czechoslovakia, part of Poland, Yugoslavia. So you can expand a lot before fighting against the Axis, or at least that's the natural outcome, in the sense that if you go for that, then you can also create the better German state, and you can core all of Germany. Now, an important thing about this run, this will only be available as this live. Then I will make a country guide, but the country guide will be about Habsburg, Austria, and not Fascist Austria. So this will be the only run in which we cover Fascist Austria. And the two are very, very similar. So if you go down this path, you go for Fascist. If you go down this path, you go for Habsburg. But it's the same in the sense that after this focus and after this one, you still go for this one. And then the rest of the run is exactly the same. The differences are, this one is a bit faster because this focus is 35 days, while this one is 70 days. Everything else is the same number and same duration. So you get to bring Hungary back into the fold about 1 month earlier if you stay fascist. The other advantage of being fascist is that you are fascist, which is generally better than being non-aligned. The advantages of going for Habsburg, which overall is better in my opinion, is that you get this one. So you get more political power, you get more recruitable population, you get the amazing Otto von Habsburg. And being non-aligned, the other non-aligned countries will like you more. So like Bulgaria, Turkey, not these ones actually, but Poland will also like you more, which makes them more likely to accept your demands. So that's an advantage. And also, one option that I considered, and in the end I didn't do it in my runs, is you can guarantee the Kingdom of Greece if you are non-aligned. So if you cannot attack Italy before the tripartite pact, before Japan guarantees Italy, and you want to declare war on Italy, you can do so by guaranteeing Greece. Italy will attack Greece, then you can attack Italy, avoiding Japan. So that's one way. Other than that, the two paths are very, very similar. Here we get a bit less political power, and a bit more, and a bit less manpower as well. Okay, I think I mentioned everything. Now, there are a couple of things we need to be careful about here. And one is concerning the Anschluss. Now, since we will stop the Anschluss, Germany will be able to bypass that focus. But that shouldn't matter much, because they still cannot demand Sudetenland until they deploy enough manpower on the field. They shouldn't be able to do that until October 1938. But that's one of the things we need to check. The other one we need to check is if Hungary consistently accepts annexation. So that's the other thing we are going to check next. But yeah, for now we can start. Again, this is not exactly stream time. Yes, welcome. We are just starting, so you got us at the perfect time. And what did I want to say? Yeah, this is not exactly a country guide, so I will check my spreadsheet. If you're a member of the channel, you can also open it. It's already available for you in the shared folder. But I will not explain in detail everything we are doing as I would normally do. In any case, let's start with buildings. And here we go for infrastructures first, because we have the terrible civilian economy. So building anything else would be virtually impossible. So we go for that instead. Production. Let's go for something like this. Well, we don't have much in terms of armies. But we do have an amazing marshal. Look at this guy. This guy's insane. And I want a doctor. For now we can just train them. Not much else we can do. We can also not recruit anything at the beginning as Austria. Ah yes, one more thing to mention here is that Austria is just worse than Hungary. I mean, everything you can do with Austria, you can also do with Hungary. And you just do it better with Hungary. Yeah, Hungary is better under all points of view. You can core Germany with Austria. Well, with Hungary, you can form the OP, European Union. You can core all of Europe. You can core the Soviet Union, part of the Soviet Union. Hungary is just OP. But Hungary is a bit cheesy. The great Austrian Navy, the Austrian Navy is amazing. Just look at the researches, the technologies we have unlocked. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You don't even have the basic destroyers. You can only build convoys. I mean, of course, you cannot build anything because you don't have ports. But even after you get ports, you cannot build anything. That's the fun part. Okay, focus-wise. So we said we go fascist, meaning we go for this path. Okay. Well, I will make a save anyway here. Not really needed. I will also make several other ones. Start live. So I remember this is from the live if we need to check them at some other point. My phone is searching stuff because I say okay. Let's go. So it's important, the timing in this run and a bit of RNG, but hopefully not too much. That's one of the things we need to check. But the timing is absolutely very important. If we fuck up one thing, we're screwed. And later on, when we fight Germany, if we lose one tile anywhere, we are done for. That's GG. Does European Union France guide still work? Yes. All of the guides that I have on the channel still work, except for the older Germany guide, of course, because the focus tree is new now. But all of the other ones still work. There are some differences in the sense that some researches take a bit longer, and the UK is much harder to invade. But other than that, the runs are the same, the guides are the same, they still work fine. Götterdämmerung didn't change that much, so all of the previous guides still work. Okay, now let me focus a bit. Okay, yeah, no, but we do have some time here. The very early game, we don't need to do much. Now, Austria has a lot of bad focuses, like this one, for example, like this one, for example. We only have one good one, this one. It's actually amazing. And of course, we are going to lose it right away. Now, here you can either lose it entirely, or you can try to preserve it by spending 100 political power. Unfortunately, political power is incredibly important. You don't fully preserve it, by the way. You just keep a little bit of it. I will consider this one in the Habsburg guide, but with Fascist Austria, we really lack political power, so we cannot afford to spend any extra political power. So we're going to lose that. Venezia will be a core. Yes, Venezia will be a core. No, wait. Actually, I'm not sure. No, Venezia will probably not be a core. I think this area here will be a core. We need to check later, actually. I can't remember exactly what is a core and what is not of the... Wait, maybe we can check now? Yeah, so... It's not... yeah. So we can see it from here. No, but there is something more than this. I think later on we get some additional cores in Italy. Not Venezia, probably, but we do get some other ones. We'll check later again. Remind me if I forget. Also, guys, if I forget, hopefully I will not, but try to remind me to make a save in May 1938 to check the German fielded manpower, and then another save right after we defeat Romania. I should do it in any case, but remind me if I don't. Because we need to... I want to show you the difference that something we are going to build makes against Germany. Something you don't expect. Okay, 150 political power. Let's go for the silent workers. As I mentioned, we need as much political power as we can get. What are you saying? Peccato perché Venezia... Ale, yes, but no, but Venezia will be... no, Venezia will not be a core, but this area will be a core. You're right, it was part of the Austrian Empire, but it was not a core. And as Italians, let's say it. This part of Italy was occupied. It was never a core of Austria. What is the main end goal of this run, by the way? So, okay, what's the goal of this run? The goal of this run is to succeed as Austria, which is not very easy considering we start with a very, very bad economy with basically no factories, with no researchers and no research slots. But what we're going to do is we're going to expand in the Balkans, and then the idea is to be strong enough to resist when Germany demands Sudetenland. So we are not going to give up the land. We're going to fight Germany in 1938. And that's going to be very tough. Then the second goal will be to invade Italy before Japan guarantees them, which happens in March 1940. In March 1940, the tripartite pact will make Japan guarantee Italy. I don't think that's historical. The tripartite pact should be later, but in the game it's a bit earlier. So we need to attack and defeat... Well, we don't need to defeat Italy, but we need to attack Italy before March 1940. And the other goal, the ultimate goal, is to invade the UK and defeat the Allies before the US joins, which usually happens around November 1941. So those are our deadlines, let's say. We need to defeat Italy, Germany, and then the UK before those deadlines. Now, it's quite impressive that we are going to invade the UK considering we don't have a navy and we will not have an air force. 0 airplanes, 0 navy. All good. Thank you very much, Devo Zuri. Okay, now that I said that, let's continue. So here there is a bit of RNG in the sense that we are going to approach the democratic guarantors. And what we are hoping for is that they all refuse. That's the goal. We hope that they refuse so we get more war support. Then let's go for the artillery. But we're not going for artillery divisions in this run. You will see later. But artillery is not going... Line artillery is not going to be the way. Now, we don't want the Nazis in government. Who would want them? Now, jokes aside, if you accept, you get this guy who is quite bad because it decreases stability and political power gain. Again, political power gain is very, very important for us. And later on, when you get rid of the Anschluss, you can fire him, meaning hire another one for 150 political power. Or you can spend 150 political power not to have him. That's what we're going to do. So 50 now. Now we'll get another event and we will need to spend another 100 political power to get rid of him. And now we got rid of him. Light SPGs? No, no light SPGs. No. Oh, Venezia is Albanese. Wait, without CAS, how do you plan on actually invading Germany? Without CAS, without planes, without anything. You will see. No line artillery. Someone from the Discord just got a smile on their face. Yeah, yes, you're right. You're right. No line artillery, guys. I'm sorry. No line artillery here. Let's go. Dudu will be happy, but he's not here. He's not watching my live. Damn Dudu. Okay, let's continue. Now I will play with some divisions that maybe even he could like. Do consider that we also don't have manpower. Like Austria is so bad. You have no industry, no researchers, no manpower, nothing. So we need to come up with something very, very good to succeed. And we go concentrated despite the fact that Germany will bomb the shit out of us. Is it wise building forts in the early game as Austria? No. Overall, no. We will build forts, but not in the early game. Early game, you can focus on something else. I mean, I guess you could, though, because forts don't have debuffs with the civilian economy. But I would rather invest in infrastructures so that later on we can build faster. Dudu is meta player, sadly. Yeah, Dudu is very meta. Dudu is super meta. But guys, one thing though. Let me say this one thing. The meta for multiplayer is not the meta for single player. And it's a mistake to think that something that works very well in multiplayer works very well in single player too. There is one important concept, which is the concept of overkill, which is very important in single player. So if you can achieve something with a design that is cheaper than a multiplayer design, you achieve the same result in single player. You don't have another player against you countering you. If you do that by spending less resources, then you're doing a better job. If you do it faster, then you're doing a better job. So in single player, that's all something that must be balanced into the equation, let's say. Okay, now let's see who accepts and who refuses. And hopefully they all refuse. And I'm also checking my spreadsheet in the meantime. That's why I'm a bit slower. Okay, great. So France refused. That's 5 war support. Nice. US refused, and UK refused. Okay, so this is the best case scenario. We get a shitload of war support, which is very nice. But even if they accept, it's fine. That's not the most important part of the run. Most important part in terms of RNG, specifically with the fascist one, will be when we try to reform the Central Powers. If Bulgaria doesn't join, then we are a bit in trouble. So we'll need to see what happens. For now, let's continue. Sadly, we cannot take part in any war around the world because we cannot send volunteers. We cannot do anything at all. Low reliability tanks that melts at any contact is meta everywhere. Yes. Exactly. Look at our political power. It's such a struggle. The early game as Austria is such a massive struggle. You will see how close the timing for everything is as well. Later I will talk about, I hope I remember, I want to talk about a couple of things concerning tanks. I will tell you later. What's up? Welcome to the live. Trust me, this is a fun run as Austria. If everything goes as planned, otherwise it's a massive disappointment. Also, guys, yeah, let me share this with you. So I was working a lot on this run a couple of days ago, and it was just not working. And for one reason that we'll mention later, one small detail made it fail over and over again. And I was smashing my table, I was punching my table, I was so mad, I was insulting Austria in all of the languages I know, mostly in Italian and in English, saying that it is the worst country ever, that I would never play it again. I was super mad. But then I found a solution. Hopefully, let's see. Maybe I will get again very, very mad. But hopefully not. Let's see. At least we're getting rid of this terrible stuff. Okay, so now we need to do something, finally. So at this point, recruit Max Alpini. Let's go for the Alpini. Let me rename them. So, Alp and Inf. Bit easier if you're following the spreadsheet, at least you know what's going on. That's not all that I needed to do though. Max Alpini and also Max Cav. Okay. And that's our manpower gone. Okay, let's go. Not yet, il buon vecchio Giorgio, but possibly soon. Let's see. Okay, now once this one is done, we're going to improve relations with Hungary. Yeah, now as Fascist Austria, actually Hungary will like us a lot more. If you go for Habsburg, they get a very negative modifier. We cannot see the focus anymore, but yeah. Trust me, they get a very bad modifier, so it's a bit harder to get the relations with them. Okay, so the other thing we're going to do now is we are going to pick this Anschluss special decision. I made a short video in which I said they are all shit and completely useless. Actually, this one is not too bad. So we're going to pick this special decision here. Only in this province. And then we want all treaties with Hungary. So let's get all treaties with Hungary. So we can get a non-aggression pact right away. We can get... we mostly want to offer them stuff. So let's offer them docking rights. And let's offer them military access. Then we can get military access too. So this way they will love us. It will make them a lot more likely to accept our annexation demands later on, as soon as we finish this focus. Let me see the chat for a second. Have you ever played multiplayer? No, not competitive multiplayer. I don't play competitive multiplayer, but I just made a guide about multiplayer templates. So make sure to check it out if you're interested. So if you start playing multiplayer, you do it with some basic knowledge of what is going on. Yeah, the docking, very useful docking rights from Hungary. To actually, we offered them docking rights, so now Hungary has access to all of our amazing harbors. True, I didn't even think about that. Okay, not done yet. It's MIO time. It's fun time. Well, we have some special stuff in here as well. It's quite amazing. Alright. So fun. Now I should probably make a save here. Some people say this is RNG related. They sometimes don't accept. I don't think that's the case. I think they always accept, but let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I was just very lucky in all of my test runs. Okay, so let's make a save now and see what happens. Now, first of all, we go for reform the central powers. This is another thing that we need to think about, but it should be fine. And now we should be able to annex them right away if I am correct. So the thing is, here it says they will likely refuse, but we do it anyway. And then we force deploy the mountaineers. Let's see if that works. Yeah, so if you force deploy the mountaineers, it changes to the outcome is uncertain. But the outcome should be pretty certain, in the sense that they should always accept. If they don't, that's already a GG. That's an early GG, and we can restart. Let's see what happens. Don't think you can force deploy anything else. But what I'm thinking is maybe the guy who said that deploy the cavalry instead of the mountaineers. I see, okay, they accept. They always accepted in my runs. So, guys, if any of you wants to test this, it would be very helpful. So let me know in the comments if you test it, if they sometimes refuse. But in all of my runs, they always accepted. So, fairly confident this is no RNG and it is a guaranteed accept. What's up? What is the floating harbor? Nobody is using it. And also thank you for subscribing. The floating harbor is stuff that helps with supplies during naval invasions. And yeah, nobody is really using it. Okay, as soon as possible, train new troops. We are doing that. Occupation law. Okay, we change the occupation law. We go straight into harsh quotas. And we change the garrison to the Hungarian cavalry, the cheapest one here. Done. I played Austria once and they accepted as well as Habsburgs. Yeah, they should accept, but the thing is how many decisions you need to select before you annex them. In our case, we selected none at all. As Habsburg, you need to pick the non-aggression pact, because as Fascist Austria, you get it for free, because they have a good opinion of you. That's not always the case. Okay, now let's move on. Next, we're going to pick war economy. Okay, this is important. This is very important. Ooh. Ooh, this is bad. Wow, this is very bad. Okay, so this doesn't happen with Habsburg, but it happens with... it can happen with Fascist Austria. The difference is minimal. They have a -10 opinion of you versus a +10. Now, if they both refuse, that's quite bad, like it happened in this case. Yeah. Let's see. Might still be fine, but we might be in a bit of trouble now. The thing is, when they accept you get out of the Anschluss thing, we are not going to get out in this way. And the other thing is, if Turkey refuses but Bulgaria accepts, it's fine. You can then call Bulgaria later on against Romania. They help a bit. Without them, it's going to be much, much tougher for sure. That's okay, though. If it is much tougher, then we restart. This is kind of the worst case scenario. It actually never happened. But of course, it had to happen live. Okay, let's go war economy in any case. Then we're going to improve relations with Czechoslovakia. Now, it's only 10 political power to improve relations with Bulgaria. If there is some RNG, I guess it might be worth investing it. Not risking anything. Oh, I forgot. Ah. Okay. This is a bigger fuck up, though. When did I forget the focus? Is it... okay, let's see. Okay, now at least we have the focus. The focus I really cannot forget. Everything else is fine. The Czechoslovakian lands. Hopefully reloading doesn't mess up the game too much. Yeah, too many things to pay attention to. Shit happens. Let's go war economy. Let's improve relations with Czechoslovakia. Let's see if it changes anything or not. I don't know if Germany stops the Anschluss even just by taking Czechoslovakia or not. We'll see. One thing though is this will definitely delay the demands to Dataland. Maybe it's fine after all. Okay, we need to take back Galicia. And then, as soon as possible... No, you have to form an alliance. Oh, you have to form an alliance, otherwise no Anschluss going away. That's bad news. That's very bad news. There is no alliance coming our way. Well, let's see what happens. The run is not too long, so if it doesn't work, we can restart from the Hungary save, and we can try to improve relations instead. Let me not mess this up though. So we took construction already. Yeah, so it's time for artillery. Are you finally able to get the lands in... yes, they fixed it. They finally fixed it, so we can take Poland. In any case, the focus will be needed because we need to integrate Bohemian or Bowman. But now you can actually take the land, so that's some good news at least. Non-aggression plus annex. Okay, so we're doing the non-aggression. Next, we try to annex them straight away. Not really, I mean... there shouldn't be that much RNG. Really, with Fascist Austria, this is the only RNG situation. Bulgaria and... okay, this is the non-aggression. Everything else should be safe, from my testing at least. Maybe I'm wrong. It should be safe. And from the technologies I'm researching, maybe you can guess what we are going to make. Okay, so we annex them, and we force deploy once again when you press annex. They don't need to be spread properly for now, but we want to train them. Let's see if they accept. Again, it says uncertain, but in my runs they always accepted. Although in my runs I always had either Bulgaria or Turkey or both with me. So I don't know if that makes an impact. But let's see. Okay, so this is also fairly safe. They always accept. Now we can spread around our divisions a little bit. But also we want to build military factories in 80% plus areas. So here, then we go for Hungary, and then we go for Bohemia. Okay, this should be fine, but we want to build this one first. Okay, then. Production, support, equip, and infantry to 7. Trucks to 3. Train to 1. And artillery all. If you hold Anschluss for a very long time, you will prevent Sudetenland, because Sudetenland have no wording like Anschluss. Do you core any of this land? Yes, but we need to wait for a little bit. And about the Anschluss, about the Sudetenland, I don't know. I need them to demand Sudetenland though at some point. So if that doesn't happen without Bulgaria, then that's very bad news. So right now we have a faction, but nobody is in it. Which is not great. I wonder if we can invite anyone in the faction. No, we cannot invite anyone. Maybe when we get the puppets then. When we get puppets, that may count as a faction. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see what happens out of curiosity. Now, we want to cancel recruits at this point, but after checking something. So let me see one thing. First of all, we split off the mountaineers. We split off all of the cavalry in a separate army. No, wait a second. Get together, these guys. More mountaineers here. More cavalry here. Okay. Okay, this should be good. This one is a bit low, so 18. Let's get what we can from here. Okay, 22, and then we cancel the rest. That's fine. Now, these 24 divisions, we're going to change them to regular infantry. Then we want to deploy and train all planes. We get the manpower by canceling those recruits. Otherwise, we wouldn't have it. So let's train the planes. And then we want to improve relations with Poland. And then nothing. But let's merge these guys. Okay. Will there be a live stream on a historical USSR run? Yeah, why not? Sure, I would like to do that. It's not planned yet, but yeah, I like the idea. So we want a non-aggression pact plus an export. Did I already improve relations? Yes, I did. Okay, let's continue. Okay, it's time to reveal what we are going for. Do it very quickly, maybe you didn't see. Okay, let's get the non-aggression with Poland. Poland likes us, so this should be fine. Perfect. And next, we need to annex them, but we need political power for that. Okay, now we cored all of the Czech Republic, well, Bohemia. I saw, and that's something I like to see. Okay. Okay, reclaim the Balkan territories. Let's continue. I'm a bit worried though. The main worry I have right now is that Germany doesn't demand Sudetenland. That's possibly a problem, because we need them to demand Sudetenland. Well, let's see what happens anyway. Yeah, this is also very annoying now, because this shouldn't be happening. The 10% stability is massive. Also, there is some RNG with that event. Sometimes it's not a bad one. It was a bad one. Okay, let's annex Poland. So probably it's worth spending 10 political power to improve relations with Bulgaria earlier in the run. Make sure that they accept. It's only 10 political power in the end. Not a big problem. And Poland accepts. So far, all good. All as expected. Now we need to prepare for Yugoslavia. And for Yugoslavia, we want to do something like this. So we want the infantry to push here. Then we want the cavalry to push here. This way they get some nice planning. And then we want the other guys to be at the border with Romania. They will actually get destroyed, but that's fine. They just need to hold the front while we take care of Yugoslavia. And we also want to give some traits to our guys, like this one. This one, more important. This one we can skip. Okay, and we can continue. Do we already have the Yugoslavian one? No, not yet. You can use a spy to put diplomatic pressure to save 50 PP with the aggression pact. So you mean with Germany? Get a non-aggression pact with Germany? No, but I want Germany to attack us. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the fact that they may not attack us. I want them to attack us. Okay, now when we complete this focus, we are going to demand, well, to integrate the Kingdom of Yugoslavia right away. And in my experience, they always, no matter what, they always accept the first one. They always refuse the second one. Let's see if that's the case again. At least that's a good test. Thank you, thank you. The save in May, that should be just before, well, probably the one before attacking Yugoslavia will work. Let's see if the timing is right. Yeah, this stuff is annoying. Okay, they always accept the first time. And we need to do it again. What do they want from me? What is this stuff? No, whatever. Okay. Now, this doesn't matter much. You can pick the second one, but it doesn't matter much. Seek papal support. Okay, let's go for this one. And we can get this one. Okay, we're almost ready. Now, the stability we lost with that event is not something we expected to lose. So that's not great. Like, that's really not great at all. Okay, now we got the claim on Yugoslavia. Now it's time to make a save, and we will use this as the May save as well. Now, this technically should be very easy, but I usually had Bulgaria with me. So without Bulgaria, it may be a little harder. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, definitely harder because they have more divisions here than they would normally have. So this will take longer. Okay. That's something we need to deal with. And we need the planes as well here. Good thing is we will actually have the air superiority. but our stability is very low. We need to micro just a little bit here. Nothing massive, nothing crazy, but we do need a little bit of micro. Generally speaking, they don't have these divisions when Bulgaria is with you, so it's much easier to push them here. Well, let's see. Also, slow down maybe the speed a little bit. Actually, we look like we are a bit early, maybe? Well, I need this focus for sure, because I need not only the stability, that helps a bit, not enough, but especially we need the infantry expert here. Okay. Then we want to build the max forts at the border with Germany. So including this province here, and then here, 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 and here, and not here. And this is our highest priority above everything else. Okay, now. Call Bulgaria and Turkey, but that's not happening, unfortunately. And then we also want to add support artillery to our infantry template. And we want to continue with the focus as we go for economic resuscitation. Whatever. Did I do everything? I think I did. Okay, let's continue and see how this goes. Actually, couldn't have been too bad. Definitely it's gonna be tougher here. No doubt about that. Who is this guy? Whatever. How risky is the Anschluss now, though? Not great. Not terrible. Okay, we need to break through with the cavalry. We can do that, we're fine. If we cannot do that, we're a bit in trouble. Yeah, no encirclement of Belgrado, unfortunately. No, don't do that. I mean, it's not going too bad. All considered. Like, Yugoslavia doesn't really have the divisions to counter you. What you need to do is you need to abuse your cavalry as much as possible.
Ausrücken! Zu Befehl!
Okay, let's get this shit. No, shit. This first. This. Don't need to do anything else. No. Okay.
Verstanden!
Okay, not too bad. I must say, not too bad. Not too bad. And since we are in Serbia, and I'm saying not too bad, there is an amazing interview of Djokovic, the tennis player, by an Italian journalist. It says like 15 slams, 20, and Djokovic says not too bad. That's a very fun interview. Look it up. Very Italian, that journalist. Okay, this is great. Oh, nice. Look at this. Look at these. That's a fast Yugoslavia down, considering we didn't have any help here. So now we need to see if this fixes our problem or we are completely fucked. It's going to be found out very soon. So if puppeting counts or not for the Anschluss. And if not, we are completely screwed. There's no doubt about that. So we are next the stuff that will become a core, and we are puppeting everything that does not become a core. This doesn't fix the stuff with the Anschluss, though. That's it's gonna be a very short run. Okay, now Romania is also annoying, but let's see how it goes. I mean, technically Romania is more annoying, not just also annoying. Are you guys being quiet, or is my chat broken again? Let me check. Ah, it was broken. Not too bad. Just popping in to say that I love your videos and guides and that you do a really great job. Thank you so much. It's great to hear. Okay, now though, we're about to be fucked, so let's see. No, why do you think that going there would be a good idea, guys? Yeah, don't go there. But use the freaking railways and don't go there without... Stupid idiots. Okay. Now, any chance we get that? No, no chance we get that. Okay. Fine. No problem, no problem. Now, actually, here I see an opportunity because there is a supply hub there. So if we can rush it, and the other thing we can definitely rush is here. So maybe not having Bulgaria after all may prove to be an advantage in this particular case, because they also don't have troops at the border down there. So maybe it will work. I will also start the offensive up there. Not a great offensive, but it may work. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Careful, careful, careful. We like this shit. We very much like this shit here. Yeah. We definitely do. Now, I would like some planning, but I don't want to stop this amazing push here. Stop, stop, stop. Yeah, but the Anschluss is still happening, so we are fucked. The Anschluss is the end of this run. I need it to go away. How can I make it go away? Is there any way without an alliance? Can I become strong enough for them not to have that option anymore? I don't know. It never happened. Okay, let's start pushing with these guys too. But look at this. This is going amazingly well. A bit micro-intensive. I will admit that this, compared to my usual guides, is a bit micro-intensive. Oh, we got something. Got something cool. Okay, okay, it's time. It's time to go for it. Now, something fun about this design. Something very fun. The last module. So I tried two things here. I tried with the sloped armor, because I thought, well, you know, the production cost is basically the same in the end. We get some extra armor, not much, because it's only 10 extra armor. But I thought, well, why not? Because we have... No, we don't have good reliability here because the wrong engine. Yeah, okay. I thought we have good reliability anyway. We don't need that. But actually, with I tried then with the wet ammunition storage. So the difference between these two, and the difference is minimal in terms of production costs, but it's all reliability difference. Guys, the difference was absolutely massive. I had a surplus of these tanks, and I had a large deficit of these ones. So that's how important reliability is. You don't need 60 reliability. You need high reliability when you are using your tanks with infantry. So this is the way 100%. It's also cheaper in terms of army experience. Now, we want to produce it. We want all factories to go to it. We want artillery to go down to only 2 factories. So something like this. Okay, now, so let's continue here and see what happens. We need to get to Cluj, which is still a bit far away. But we are messing up their front so hard here. This is going to help for sure. Well, not that.
Verstanden!
But overall, we cannot complain. Again, not too bad. Let's try to get there. May have fucked up here a bit. Oh, we'll get Cluj. Okay. Okay, not bad. Still a bit to go. We're very early. This is taking less than when we have Bulgaria with us, which is interesting. I had to micro a bit more than normal, but thank you, Italy. It's actually very nice. Wow. Wow. This is an incredibly early. This is the fastest I have ever capitulated Yugoslavia and Romania, to be honest. This is incredibly fast. Okay. So generally you would have more time for this. You're not that much in trouble. Also, we don't have to share war score, which is, I guess, nice. We're actually going to annex everything. I forgot why, but we're going to annex everything. Because otherwise they become an annoying puppet. Yeah, now I remember. Okay. So let's take down Romania. Yeah, but these guys, this is the big issue here. How do we fix this? We don't fix this. There's no way of fixing this. That's incredibly annoying. Well, now big news, because we can restore the Austro-Hungarian Empire, meaning all of this stuff becomes a core. And that's massive. Absolutely massive. Now, recruit 24 infantry. Done. And change cavalry into infantry. He actually... We want a full army of cavalry, so we are going to recruit 26, not 24 divisions. Yeah, it's massive. Okay, okay, then. We're going to duplicate our infantry template and we're going to create off. And off is going to be something like this, which we cannot decide. Okay, yeah, because we were so fast in the war, we don't have the army experience to design it. Oh, that's okay. We'll do it a bit later, that's fine. So instead, let me buy this stuff. Look at this, we have a dockyard available, we can now build convoys, nothing else. Why don't I get the freaking... Guys, why are we not buying the additional one that we need? Okay, now it's time to set up for Germany. Yeah, but Germany is not going to attack us. That's the problem. We set up for Germany, but Germany is not ready to attack us.
Achtung!
Yeah, well. Let's see what happens.
Verstanden!
I will show you the setup anyway, and then we'll figure it out. I guess maybe I can attack them, but that's bad in terms of... Oh, fucking hell. Dude. By the... What the fuck? Okay. Okay, let's also make a save now. So nobody will ever join my faction? Well, no. And now it's even too late, probably, to... Oh, wait. Not that far. But we already have the opinion, so that's not gonna work. Switzerland, get into a faction. Not a chance. Not a freaking chance. No, nobody will join my faction. We need to improve relations, probably. Otherwise, there is no getting out of this bad situation here. Which is sad because actually the situation is really, really, really good. So now we're also going to disband all of our planes. That's sad, very sad, but needed. Needed sacrifice. We would lose them anyway right away, so. Okay, wait a second, sorry. Let me save again. I mean, can they just give up, please? So they cannot demand Sudetenland? Yeah, because they didn't get the Anschluss. So this is the end of the run, for sure. I cannot get Germany to attack us in this way. Very annoying. Oh, well, you know what, guys? Instead of doing it again, we can reload a save that I have in which things went the same way, but we have Bulgaria. Can you guarantee Poland? No, but I need Germany to attack me now. I mean, I can guarantee... No, I cannot guarantee them because I'm fascist. I mean, I can attack Germany. Takes forever, though. Can attack Italy, maybe. I mean, I can definitely attack Italy, but that's not good. Because Germany will join, and then I need to fight Italy and Germany at the same time, which is something we plan to do in this run. But no, we need them to attack us with Sudetenland. So, yeah, this is not going to work because Bulgaria and Turkey refused. Okay, let's get up to the setup for Germany, and then I will show you a couple of things. Okay, so let's get all the way up to this setup, and then when they don't attack us, we try a couple of things, which are going to be helpful. Now, first of all, we need limited conscription. We also have a bit less manpower than normal. That's the other thing. Not manpower, sorry. Political power, because we have lower stability.
Befehl! Zuhören!
Didn't I write down... Wait 1 second. Okay. Okay. Okay, when you complete the anti-air, it is time to do something important, which is, first of all, we're going to produce anti-air. 3 of them from tanks. And then, look at this, because this is a surprising move. We're going to build stationary anti-air at the border with Germany. Everywhere except for this province here. And these ones here we abandoned completely, so these ones. And this is the highest priority. And this really makes a huge difference against Germany. And I wanted to show you that too. Maybe we can do it later though, not now. Okay, then we are going to force deploy what we have here. We don't have all of them yet, I see. That's okay. Was it like this? I think it was. Okay. Need to force deploy the other ones too, actually. Okay, and then we need to recruit another 24 infantry divisions. Manpower is really a struggle in this run. Hey there, good afternoon, or good evening in my case. Okay, so this one is done. Fine, let's go. So now we're getting into the range in which Germany starts usually attacking you. I mean, in October they attack you. Factory equip up. Okay, we got the required army experience to make the change that I wanted to make here. So we duplicate infantry. Usually you have the army experience a bit earlier because the war in Romania is a bit longer. And then you can make this template here, which is off. And we can change 12 of these divisions to off. We don't have the equipment yet, but we will get it. Okay, so this one is done now. We don't need to decrease the autonomy of anyone. Let's continue. So usually right after the end of this focus, Germany attacks. It's not going to happen though, because we have the Anschluss not happening, so they cannot attack us, I believe. Ah, nice. So Bulgaria, instead of getting with us... So that's one more reason why we need Bulgaria, because otherwise they can get in the Axis. And we go for Proclaim the Austrian Empire. Okay, army offense. We want to force deploy these guys too. That's another army, so we're going to move these guys to a new army. This army will be with... actually, this army will be with him, I forgot. Here we want to use this guy instead, and we want to give him the defensive doctrine. This guy can get organization first. And... I need to check one thing about the positioning of the armies. So north and east, north and west, and west. Okay, I see. So actually... Yeah. And these guys will cover the west front again as well. Plus a general. So few infantry and 2 medium tanks are so effective. Really nice template. Actually, that's not the final template, but it is the starting template. And it's not bad. This is a good template already. It's 16 with, it has good stats, but later on we will upgrade it further. Because to push Germany, you really need some good templates. Now, Germany usually attacks at the end of October. So we are going to get up to that point, and then we're going to stop because they will not attack us. Okay. So this is exactly the time when Poland cancels the non-aggression pact. Exactly the point in which Germany demands Sudetenland. They were good. Here you cancel the comment, but yeah, 16 with templates are very good too. Okay, so I don't know about this run. Maybe I will make a save and someday we can continue it for fun. But this is not what I want to show you. So let's say no Anschluss. Well, how the fuck do you write Anschluss? Whatever. Okay, now a couple of things I want to check before we load the save. First of all, let's see one thing here. I want to see how we messed up Germany by not getting the Anschluss. So let's give it a look. So Germany cannot get the Anschluss. And they will never get it because they, well, I don't know if they will get the army big enough, but probably they will never get it. And without that, there is no way they can get to Sudetenland. They cannot get any of these focuses. What are they doing instead? Oh, they're doing the economy focuses. This stuff is gonna fuck up their economy massively, isn't it? That's not too bad. So what are they planning to do? To attack Poland? So if we continue this run, it goes more historical. Germany attacks Poland, enters in a war with the Allies. It's much easier. This is surely much easier for us. So I guess that's an option. You don't go for reform the Central Powers, and you go for something like this instead. Fine. Fine. That's an option. Actually, this is a good option. So do consider it. If you want to go for a run with Austria, you can consider not forming a Central Powers. They will not be able to annex you anyway if you follow this strategy. And then you just fuck them up while they're busy with the Allies. Can be the best strategy. But, no, not the best. But can be a viable strategy. It's not what I want to show you though. So what I want to show you instead requires Bulgaria to accept. So let's go back and see if we can get Bulgaria to accept. Also, let me see if the chat is working. Now it is working. Okay, so this is right before Hungary, right? We reloaded that save. Let me go back into the run, and we need to add at some point. We're not going to do everything again, guys, because I know it would be boring, so we're not going to do everything again. But I want to check a couple of things. First of all, if we can easily add a... So, 1 second. And improve relations with Bulgaria, if that fixes the problem. What point of the run is this? I need to go back to my spreadsheet as well. So we got construction 2 as the last one. Okay. Do we have tools? Okay, yes, that's fine. And in terms of focuses, we just did bring Hungary back into the fold. So the next one is reform the Central Powers. That's the one. So at this point, we want to improve relations with Bulgaria. Let's see if that fixes the problem. So at this point, 1 second, bring improve relations with Hungary, all treaties, Hungary and Boo. Plus all treaties and annex. No, wait, this is... Sorry. No, it was... Okay, one second. Okay, say that we add an improved relations with Bulgaria and Hungary, plus all treaties and annex. So did we get the all treaties already? We got the all treaties already, and we want to annex them. So we go for annexation here. And when we do that, we force deploy as well. Okay, this is perfect. Now it should say uncertain. Perfect. Now let's also test if Hungary accepts. That's the other thing we wanted to test. And then the other thing we want to test is if Bulgaria accepts. But I'm pretty sure that with the improved relations, they should accept without problems. Okay, no problems in Hungary. No, they refuse anyway. Okay, that's bad. So this is what, pure RNG with Bulgaria? Cannot do anything to make them accept it? I thought this would do the trick. That's a problem. That's a big problem. I guess I'm going back to hating Austria again. I don't know what else can we do here. I mean, this one is for Italy. Italy will never accept, and Germany will not accept us into the Axis. We don't want to be in the Axis anyway. With Habsburg, they always accept, I think because we are both non-aligned, but I don't know what affects their choices in this case, the chances that they accept or refuse. I mean, it's plus 72 opinion of us, so I don't think this has anything to do with it. But just in case, let's try to get it to plus 100 to see what happens. If not, I think at this point of the run, if they refuse, you need to restart the run. If you want my run. Because they need to accept. And otherwise, we can continue the run and see where it goes. Okay, so... let's do this again. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. But this time we wait a bit before we pick the focus. Before our next... yeah, I don't have a save at the right time though. So we need the... like what? 10 more days maybe? Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, maybe now it's fine. Let's see. Hello. You're coming in at a difficult time for our run. In the sense that if we cannot get Bulgaria to accept the invitation here, that's very bad news. No, we can still... it's not enough. We need more days. Oh, okay, Turkey joins. I guess it's fun. It's pure RNG. So in this case, I improved relations. Bulgaria loves us and they refuse. Turkey hates us and they accept. This is something in the game I hope they will change at some point. In this, all of these focuses, which are somehow RNG related, I would like them to show us clearly what determines acceptance or refusal. It cannot be pure RNG, that's stupid. So they need to put down some parameters that you can easily see and that can determine whether they accept or not. So no improving relations with Bulgaria at this point. That's useful. And yeah, let me write down in the guide at this point that this is pure RNG. If they both refuse, you need to restart or reload. At this point, possibly making the run without reforming the central, without going for the... I mean, without denying the Anschluss, maybe it's less RNG in the end. Since there is no RNG there. Hello there. Okay, guys, anyway, let's go back to a proper one. So let's go back to my... where is it? Okay, here. So same run. Everything is exactly the same with one difference. In this run, Bulgaria accepted. So Bulgaria was in my faction. Actually, Turkey refused. The rest of the run is exactly the same, okay? We have the same setup. It's the same moment, exactly the same moment where we stopped earlier. So, except this time, Germany has what they need to demand the Anschluss, and sorry, to bypass the Anschluss and demand Sudetenland. And so we restart from here. Now, at this point, when they demand Sudetenland, which should happen at this time, we stop training our divisions immediately. Then, before replying, before answering the message, you let a few days pass, like 4 days or 5 days. And then you say the German war machine stops here. So they get a war goal and they will start attacking us very soon. Let me also go back to my spreadsheet here and bring it back to... Okay. Okay. Yeah, so this is when Poland cancels the non-aggression pact, and shortly after that, Germany attacks. There we go. Okay, Germany attacked. Okay, now we are at war with Germany. We have a lot of divisions, but unfortunately, many of them are not trained because we didn't have enough time to train all of them. So we still have a lot of divisions which are completely untrained, especially these green ones. Terrible stats. So this is tough. And we need to make sure that we don't lose anything to Germany. If we lose even one single tile, we're fucked. Okay, so very important not to lose anything. You can keep the speed more or less up, but keep an eye on what is going on the front. Also, if Bulgaria and Hungary and Turkey accepted, then you should call them. You will get some extra divisions. I see the Germans are trying to push there. Let's accept these 4 divisions. Then when you get the extra divisions, send them to the front, this front here, because it's a bit under pressure. The other front that will be under pressure is this one here. Okay, this will help. Yes, you're right. This is the force concentration. So you can see how they don't have divisions in here, but look at the force concentration down here. And this is a lot of pressure under for our troops. Now, actually, this is not something I want. So I will stop these guys here. Do need to keep an eye there too. I need to not to forget the freaking focuses. Okay. Telefon und Telegrafenfabrik. The worst German ever. Now let me change this a second. So the thing is, we don't want to protect this tile.
Zu Befehl. Achtung. Zu Befehl.
Who the fuck is... What am I... Wait a second.
Angetreten. Zu Befehl.
Okay, these guys. I misassigned somebody here. For sure. Yep. Okay, so these guys here are fine. These guys there are fine. These guys there are fine.
Right.
These guys here, I want like this. These guys here, I also want like this.
Achtung.
And instead, we want to keep this one here. Okay. Need to reassign them again. Now here we actually built the forts. Here we didn't build forts. So we want to cover this part of the front. And it stops here. Okay, what I wanted to show you is... yeah, not yet. But we are building the air defense. We built part of the air defense. You will see that actually the air defense plays a massive role here. And look at the support they lost in just a few days. They lost 40 CAS in just a few days. So this stationary anti-air is actually insane, and it will wipe out part of the German Air Force before we attack them. That's fantastic. Also, the reason they cannot push here is that the air bonus is massively decreased. Actually, they don't even have it here. So they lose completely the air bonuses. Yeah, this is like a better Maginot. There is no pushing this. But you need to pay attention to it, because sometimes they get quite close. So you still need to micro a little bit early on. Then over time, they burn most of their potential, offensive potential. And then you will not need to micro that much anymore. But initially, you still need to do it a little bit. Because if you lose one tile, you're fucked. It's literally GG. Now, extensive conscription time. Because we need manpower. And at the same time, as soon as possible, the first doctrine for Grand Battle Plan. We're not there yet, though. So at 100 army experience. Oh, now one thing that I need to check. Okay, yeah, I built the forts here. Okay, seems pretty good for now. Now, after a while, if they keep attacking here and failing, they will change area. They will try to attack on the opposite side instead. We're okay with them attacking here. We have very high level forts here. Higher than normal. These are the ones we didn't build. They were already there. This is why it's better not to give them Sudetenland, and I want them to attack us at this time. This is a good time for us to... Well, I mean, delaying it by a few months would have been great, so we have the units fully trained. This is totally fine. Okay, let's take the first doctrine, and we are going for a Grand Battle Plan, especially because the first one is very important defensively. So this helps a lot. But then later on, we also have the Grand Battle Plan Expert, so we can get some discounts there. Okay, let's continue. Okay, you can see that they are moving somewhere else. They are about to give up, I think, in this area. They are struggling massively. 6k to 55k casualties, so they are suffering a lot for this offensive. They are still bombing us a little bit, but again, you will notice that they are losing their CAS quite quickly. And yeah, this is really, really not good for them. They're losing CAS and they're losing bombers, and we're not doing anything. We're not using Air Force at all. Let's see if they change and they start pushing on this side. They usually are a bit more active on this side, a bit less active on this side. Okay, they're moving here. You can see them. This is useful to see how the AI works. And this is a good place for us because they lack supplies. And here we have these state bonuses that we got early in the run when we took the special decision. So here they have absolutely no chance. There is also a river crossing. Look at these guys murdering themselves. Also, guys, if you're struggling to defend, don't forget that you have the last stand ability and you can use it. So it's important not to lose forts. If you feel like you may lose something, use last stand without worries. Now at 50 political power, we are going to pick the concealment specialist to decrease again even further their air support. And then if we have the army experience, and we don't have it, so a bit later, we're going to make some changes. No, they don't. They don't use paratroopers. If they did use paratroopers, they would probably get destroyed, to be honest. Also, you know, paratroopers cannot paratroop on anti-air. They just get destroyed completely. Hey, Alexander. Welcome to the live. Look at this. Look at these guys dying against us. Look at the casualties for Germany. Even using the fortress, whatever ability, so to push further in the fortresses. And guys, later on I want to show you... Okay, here they even gave up. Here they completely gave up. They removed the fighters entirely because of the anti-air. I would like to show you a run later. Let's see if we have enough time. If it's not too late, I will show you a run in which we don't build the anti-air. I just want to show you the massive difference that anti-air makes in a situation like this. And that was the trick. That's the thing that changed the run for me. I was about to give up on this run because eventually they were always able to push somewhere and I was struggling massively with supplies. They were destroying all of my trains. I had absolutely no trains because I was losing about 40 trains to enemy bombing every 30 days. Then I built the anti-air and look at this. Now we lost 1 train to enemy bombings. How will you counter this as Germany? So the main thing Germany should do is call Italy into the war. And I'm not sure if they cannot do it. Like, later on Italy joins the Axis, but they don't join the war. The eye cannot make Italy join the war. I think historically Italy didn't join the war until later, so they cannot join the war earlier. With Italy, we would be screwed at this point of the run. Because we cannot defend this front as well. It would be too difficult. Other than that, as Germany, you don't want to push into high-tier forts. You should go for Poland and then destroy completely Austria from here. No forts, nothing to defend. Okay, the next thing we want to do is at 45 army experience, so quite soon. We're going to make some changes to our offensive template. Okay, there we go. Is it the right time? Let me see. Okay, yes. So we're going to make some changes to the offensive template. We said earlier, this is a good template, but to push Germany, you need a badass template, not just a good one. So this is what we are going to do. This is the template that will destroy Germany completely. A 30 with template with 3 tank battalions and the anti-air. That's all we need to destroy Germany. But it's not ready yet. So now we need a lot of tanks. We need the reinforcements to come into this one. And what we need to do at this point is we want to train this template. So we're going to wait a little bit, see what Germany does. When Germany is not pushing here, we're going to start training them. I mean, technically they should get pretty soon. They should lose the experience pretty soon. Ooh. Need not to get distracted here. Ooh. That's a bad one. They see an opening there. Thank you, Italy. Instead of helping Germany, Italy is sending us trucks. How about that? This will also massively help, by the way. This one is great for defensive purposes. Is it worth it for you to build a facility for armor and engineers and flame tanks? No, it's not worth it. A facility is very expensive. Not needed, sorry. Later on, you will get it from Germany, but for now, it's fine. I do want to train these guys, though. And I'm a bit concerned, slightly concerned about that place. Should be fine overall. Worst case scenario, we use a last stand. Guess they send back some planes in here. Let's see in... Okay, this is very interesting, guys. So look at this. They lost 200 CAS in here and another 109 CAS in here. So they lost more than 300 CAS and 150 bombers in just a few months only to the stationary anti-air. And that's really great. At this point, it's only early 1939. Germany doesn't have that many planes. So they're losing all of their planes here. Not to mention the fact that they are losing a lot of manpower. This template with tanks is so better than the same with artillery. No. So with artillery, you would do the same exact thing, but with 2 artillery battalions instead of 3 tank battalions. It's not that much better, but you do get some armor, which helps preserving manpower. And you do get more soft attack and breakthrough. You also get more hardness. So this is better. The main thing I noticed in the end is that you wouldn't get the artillery one much earlier than this. Now, the tank design we are making is a very cheap design. Yeah, it is 12 production cost. Artillery at this point is what, 5? Let me see. So artillery is 4. So yeah, it is 3 times as expensive, basically. So you get You get 1 tank every 3 artillery. So you would get the artillery a little bit earlier. That's true. But not that much to really make a difference. In any case, you can do it with artillery. Definitely can do it with artillery. So you could do the same exact thing with artillery. The problem is, for now we are defending against Germany. And defending against them is okay. We have forts, we have anti-air, we have everything. They cannot push us. Pushing them, though, that's another thing. That's not as easy. So for that, we really need good divisions. They really like attacking this place. I guess because they damage one of the forts. So one thing you can do at this point is, again, prioritize the repairs of the forts. Why do you think that it's a good idea to go there instead of defending this place? Okay. We have a bit too many divisions in here and a bit too few divisions in here. Not enough divisions in here. Nothing to worry about, but you need to keep an eye on it. Ooh. Do you... Wait, will you stop going away? I see why they are going away though, because that one tile we're not protecting with them. So let's extend this a little bit maybe. Also, let's do something with these guys here, yeah. I feel like this part is fine. We may need to defend that part a little bit more. At least the upper part. Let's send some additional divisions. And maybe we need to micro a little bit less if we do, at least. Now we're waiting for the army experience to pick some of the spirits as well. You can see Germany is tough. They are pushing hard. They are not messing around. I mean, what they are messing around is their manpower and equipment though. That they're messing around. Okay, let's be concentrated up. No. Yes. These will help later on. Construction up. Also helps with the repairs, which is important. But in the meantime, we're also building some military factories. Now we're focusing a bit more on repairs, which are important as well. Now 50 army experience. We can pick the logistical focus. This will help a bit too. And we can continue a bit more. In the meantime, these divisions are getting trained, which is very important. So it's not a bad thing that they are attacking us on this side. Huh? I would like the AI of my defensive divisions to be a bit smarter. Like, you see that they are struggling here. Why don't you send reinforcements? Why do I need to micro it? It's very annoying. And look at this. They are losing the... the support planes are basically completely gone. They're losing so many of them. Which is great. When we attack them, we will not have to deal with them. Okay, maybe we can speed up a bit here. I do need to pay attention to these bubbles, but the more we continue, the harder it is to push for them. They're starting to struggle with equipment, CAS, everything. Okay, this stuff is massive. Look at the amount of extra stability, political power we get here. It's absolutely massive. And we're almost ready. Once we are fully trained, we start the attack ourselves. That bubble is a bit scary. Oh, I forgot something here. So here we are picking the telephone company because this is actually amazing. Look at that. Plus 4% coordination, 2% reinforce rate. That's a very good design. Or concern, I mean. Okay. Okay. Now, as soon as these guys are fully trained, which is basically now, we need to start an offensive here. So we're going to split off the part of the army which is not tanks. And we're going to get ready with the tanks to push into Germany. We're going to do it from here. So if spearheads were not broken, this would be a perfect spearhead. Unfortunately, spearheads are broken. So we're going to use a regular offensive line. And I really hope that spearheads get fixed in the near future, but apparently that's not happening anytime soon. For now, we need to go for this. Now, it would be a lot better if these divisions were pushing down here right now, but if they are not, we are gonna have to deal with that. It's gonna be fine anyway. Now, let's also pick the other spirits here. Quick improvisation, then we are going to pick bold attack. Okay, so Italy joins the Axis at this point, but they do not join the war. They cannot join the war because AI Italy cannot join the war until, I think, June 1940, so about 1 year from now. Let's make a save here. Actually, let's only call it Ger live. Okay. And as soon as these guys get the planning, which they should get soon, we're going to attack. Let's also take bold attack. Yeah, I don't know why these guys are not getting planning. Is my chat broken again? I don't know, sometimes you guys are quiet, but yeah, it's fucking broken again. So annoying. Why does my chat keeps getting broken? Okay, a lot of comments I missed. Damn it. So that's pretty good. Is the AA level 5? Yes, yes. We built the highest possible tier of anti-air. Consider that we already had one in here, already built. So we built it here, 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 and here. How about self-propelled artillery? No, guys. Self-propelled artillery is bad. Let me show you why. So if you wanted to make this a self-propelled artillery, you would gain, look at this, you would gain 15% soft attack, but you use more supplies, you lose a lot of breakthrough. You don't give a shit about suppression, but you lose a lot of breakthrough. And the thing is, at this point, there is no advantage in it, because in heavy armaments, there is nothing useful, and there is nothing here. So you don't really gain anything by doing this. You do gain a little bit of soft attack, but you lose in terms of breakthrough a lot. And especially SPGs occupy 3 with per battalion, meaning we cannot fit 3 of them in here anymore. We can only fit, what is this, 6? So we could only fit 2. We would lose effectively 1 battalion if we switch to self-propelled artillery. So no. I love the idea of self-propelled artillery. It doesn't work. Make Austria great again. Yes. Is a tank better manpower-wise? Yes, definitely better. That template is not bad, but with 3 proper tank divisions, you could break Silesia very... No, but man, how can you get 3 proper tank divisions here? We don't have the equipment to make 3 proper tank divisions. You know how expensive a proper tank division is? So let me show you how expensive a proper tank division is. Okay, say that you go for the cheap version. So you go for a motorized artillery. So something like this, right? So this is incredibly expensive. We would not be able to afford this. Even if you just make 3 of these divisions, you will not be able to afford them. And yes, they are better, but we need to push Germany, we need to push Italy, we need to apply pressure on a wide front. You cannot afford to make this with Austria. Austria is just too weak at the moment for that. And we do need the trucks for supplies. You can see we don't have any surplus. We do really need them for supplies. Then, what other questions did you have there? His tanks arena is way better than 9.4. Wait, I missed something there. But in your opinion, the template with RT is better than the template with 9 artillery plus 4 RT. The template with arty, well, they're both with arty. If you go for artillery, my suggestion would be to go for something, well, if you go for artillery, go for this one. Not a 9-4. A 9-4 is better when you have a very good industry. Well, I mean, I guess you could make a 9-4, but this is more balanced overall. So if you can afford it in terms of manpower, and we can here, then this one is better. Set infantry expert on general's help. Set infantry. Ah, yes, it does. Why? Of course it does. Infantry division attack plus 10%. Yes, it helps a lot actually. Let me get it on this one too. It helps when you have tanks too, of course, because most of that template is still infantry. Spearhead still broken. Yes, it sucks, but unfortunately, yes. Radiance right, and it depends on turns. 9-4 are better. I get some okay results sometimes, but it needs to be micro. I prefer using 9-4 with Mountaineer. My 9-4 with Mountaineers and the Rangers, that's insane. That's very good. Yeah, that run with Italy was insane. And by the way, guys, recently, I don't know if you're hanging out in the Discord, recently we got this disaster save. By the way, Rizion, congratulations for beating my time in that disaster save. As Italy, one of you guys sent us, well, maybe not you in the live, but sent a save. Then we'll talk about the Space Marines, but 1 second. And it was a disaster save with Italy, and those Mountaineers with the 9-4 artillery, no, actually not 9-4 anymore, 36 with, so what is it? I think it's 12-4. Completely destroyed the Axis in 1947 with a lot of their divisions. Rizion, you can certify that that's insane and very good that late into the game. Non-historically, yes, definitely not. Historically, would Austria stand a chance if they refuse the Anschluss? No, none, they wouldn't. But they didn't want to. I mean, Austrians wanted the Anschluss. They were not against it. It was the majority of Austrians were believed that, so keep in mind that Austria is a country that had a great history. The Austrian Empire, the Austro-Hungarian Empire, was one of the major powers in Europe for centuries, and Austria became incredibly weak after the end of World War I. So the idea of joining Germany and become great again with Germany was appealing to the Austrian people. What if they formed a pact with the Swiss and the US, some kind of democracy gamble? Well, again, they didn't want to. Are you making Space Marines? Okay, now let's answer that question. In my opinion, these are not Space Marines. But we need to be clear about the definition of Space Marines. If by Space Marines we just mean infantry paired with tanks, then these are Space Marines. That's not usually what is meant by Space Marines. Space Marines is infantry made impossible to pierce. This is not even the case because our armor here is too low not to be pierced. So this will probably be pierced. In any case, Space Marines rotate around the concept of making only one very armored tank battalion, usually a light SPAA, that you're going to use with fewer divisions, fewer battalions of infantry. That's the Space Marine template. This is not a Space Marine. Next, let's see. Okay, now a lot of questions. Mussolini didn't like that Germany annexed Austria. Yes, of course. Mussolini was a bit worried about what Hitler was doing, and Mussolini had started as more powerful than Hitler. You know, Hitler was highly inspired by what Mussolini was doing in Italy. Mussolini was very, very successful in Italy. Now, speaking of which, I'm watching the TV series M, Son of the Century, about Mussolini. I find it to be terrible. Now I got to the end. I finished it. I think it's a really bad series. I would still recommend watching it. It's one of the few series we have about that historical time. But the portrait they made of Mussolini is completely false. I don't like Mussolini. I'm not supporting Mussolini. But that TV series is showing Mussolini as a clown, as an idiot, and that's simply not true. Mussolini was very capable, was a very smart politician, and he was able to take over Italy very quickly, starting from a very small minority, taking advantage not of stupidity, but of deep sentiments inside the Italian population. So, not at all. Not like that at all. And Mussolini was not happy with what Hitler was doing. He was worried, and he did not want a war as early as Hitler wanted it. So the relationship between Mussolini and Hitler was not great at all. Okay, can you suggest other good YouTubers about Hoi4? No, just watch me. Now, jokes aside, there are many good YouTubers. Bitter Still is a famous one. He makes overall similar content to the one I make. But if you don't watch me, then I would suggest watching maybe Tommy K. I watch some of his multiplayer tournaments. Very fun, and that's completely different from what I do, so you can match the two things, and so on. Since you're Italian and you love history, I expect you go love Professor... Oh, of course I love Barbero. Barbero is amazing. Barbero is a great professor, a great... he has a great way of explaining things, making them very interesting. Which armor quantity can't be pierced? So for that, you need to look at the piercing of your divisions. And the piercing here, it's only 5, but usually they have at least anti-air, so something like this. So, well, in this case, it's only 15. Generally, though, you want between 20 and 25. The closer you are to 25, the safer it is. Have you pledged Hoi4 board game? No, I don't think I will play the board game. It doesn't seem very interesting to me, to be honest. I don't want to say anything bad about Paradox, but I think it's better to stick to the real game. Guys, I will reply a few more comments, but then we need to continue the run here. Mussolini wasn't too bad, especially compared to his contemporary. No, the thing about Mussolini, and the thing about leaders in general, nowadays too. You can say the same things about Putin, about Erdogan, about Biden, whatever. It's not really about being good or bad. It's not like some people were just evil, pure evil. It's better, in my opinion, to explain history through reasons. You know, Hitler didn't get Germany because he was evil and the Germans were evil. He took advantage of the sentiment of the German people, and he was very good at doing that. And the German people were very unsatisfied with how World War I ended and the treaties, the Treaty of Versailles, which completely destroyed Germany. Italy, who won World War I, was equally unhappy with the outcome because of the Vittoria Mutilata. We didn't get what we thought we deserved. Speaking in particular of this stuff here. But don't get me started there, or we'll never get to the end of this run. The TV series, yes, I always watch, but we need more videos. One video every week, guys, plus the live now. Are Rangers good when added to infantry? Yes, if you're picking the special infantry. What do you think about Giorgia Meloni? I think Giorgia Meloni is a very smart politician as well. She's very capable, and she surprised me in showing skill in the Italian politics. It has been a few years since we last had a capable prime minister. Of course, she's not doing everything right. There are many issues, but overall, she surprised me positively. Can't wait for India DLC. I cannot say much about that, guys, but news will be coming very soon. You can expect them in... what day is it today? In 3 days. Okay, in 3 days, there will be news about India. No more spoilers allowed here, or they will ban me. What is your favorite pasta? My favorite pasta is probably fusilli. Okay, now let's talk about Sud Tirol then. Okay, that's it, guys. Let's continue. Let's continue here. Was fun to talk, but let's continue. Okay, let's go. By the way, what we were doing here is we were starting the push. Let's not forget about that. This is an important push. Let's see how these tanks now perform in an actual battle. Well, seems like they are doing pretty good. Now, some minor micro here. Just because we don't have the spearhead. I would be so much happier with the spearhead. Since we don't have it. It's fine anyway. But as you can see, they're doing pretty well. Okay, now, see, that's why I hate the normal front line. They are pushing here when the offensive line is here. Why? Don't do that. So what we're going here is quite obvious, right? We have potential encirclements in at least 2 areas. So we need to push all the way to the front here, but we also need to take Innsbruck and this area here to cut off all of the Germans' divisions in there. That's going to help massively. We can start pushing right away. Let's try to get the supply hubs at first of all. You're very knowledgeable about most things. Don't really see that often. So guys, one thing is I studied philosophy. I have a master degree in philosophy. And in Italy, when you study philosophy, you also need to study history. Well, or like literature. But I decided to go for history. So I have a university master degree in history. I gave all of the exams for history as well. So contemporary history and modern history was my last exam, contemporary history. The book was 800 pages. And at the exam, the professor was just opening a random page of the book and asking one thing about that page to the student. In Italy, the exams are almost always oral exams, especially for the humanities. So I remember I was sitting not too far from the professor. He was just opening this massive book and asking one thing. And for 5 times consecutively, he asked about the elections in Italy in maybe 1952, something like that. And he asked, like, what did the outcome of those elections do for the Christian democracy, one of the Italian parties? And he failed 5 consecutive people. So I was there studying. I checked everything about those elections. Then it was my turn. And of course, he did not ask me that. And instead, he asked me about the policies of Donald Reagan in the US. But I actually knew it. I was well prepared. So the exam went well. I'll never forget that. My last exam before graduating. Guys, good news. Also, it's time to counter push with these mountaineers soon. Let's go here. Let's see if we can get the encirclement, because we haven't gotten it yet. I'll check the comments in a little bit, guys. Let me just try to get something done here. Then we'll continue. I also think we may... No, okay, for now, nothing else. So here the front is a bit tricky. I never understand exactly where it ends, but it's okay. What we don't want to do is we don't want to push up there, though. So let's go more like this and like this. When I get the encirclement, I will read the comments and reply. Oh, this is an encirclement. We're still struggling a bit here, but overall it's fine. No, don't go away from there. Okay, with the mountaineers, I think it's time to stop pushing because we're not getting anything done here. So what we can do instead is we can actually plan an offensive line. No, we cannot. It's bugged. Perfect. Okay, let me see one thing here. We need to get the monarchist treasurer. This guy. I don't know. Do we get an encirclement? Yes. Here we got an encirclement. That's a nice one. Here we are struggling a bit more. Let's stop them for now. And rearrange them a bit. We don't want them up there, but we do want to close this stuff down here once and for all. We can even give them some additional planning. Okay, let me check the stream commercials. Guys, I need money. This project is not financing itself. Watch the commercial and shut up. As you did the multiplayer template video, will you play more multiplayer in the future? No, that's not in the next plans for the channel. Maybe in a far future, yes, but not soon. Did Austria have a large navy? No, they didn't. Unpopular opinion, premium YouTube worth it? Bigger than... yeah, premium YouTube is fine, by the way. I get money if you use premium YouTube, even if you don't have the ads, so that's totally fine. The funny thing, guys, is to read your comments, I have my streaming on my phone and I have the ads on my own streaming. Can you imagine? Really amazed how you can encircle so many troops in an apparent easy way, and they are Germans. Yeah, you need good divisions, but then you can do this. Unfortunately, they are not really encircled, because here they can go to Italy. Italy is not in the war, but it is in the Axis, so they can retreat. So to kill these divisions, we need to cut off this passage. But still, better than nothing. I would burn my money in the trash before giving it to Google, but good for you guys. Now give them to me. Did Austria... no, Austria didn't have a large name. We'll give you your attention. Okay, let's go. Let's continue.
Verstanden!
First of all, let's move here. Let's get some planning. Let's get some pushing. By the way, we picked this Spirit. I did it quickly, but I really like this one. It makes commander abilities much cheaper, so you can use them basically every time you're pushing. It's very convenient. Okay, now we got the planning and we got the kicking. And I also forgot one thing that I wrote in my spreadsheet, but I forgot to do. Not a massively important one, but we can also assign all planes to this army. And they will not last very long, but they will last for a little bit. Oh, here I see the possibility. Yeah, we are going to get this probably now. Ooh, big troubles for the Germans here. Yes. That's very nice here. That's very, very nice here. Okay, now they're fucked. Would you say using rocket artillery is worth it, even though normal artillery is... No, rocket artillery... Okay, so rocket artillery, you cannot get it that early, first of all, because it's an advanced research. Once you get it, what you can do is you can add it to the support companies if you want. Having another support company with rocket artillery is very good. It's a lot of soft attack. Using it as line rocket artillery is not particularly worth it. It starts being better than regular line artillery, but only quite later in the game, so not very soon. Okay, here the Germans are pushing us. I'm not too concerned about that, to be honest. Everything they push in there, they will lose later. Let's just quickly kill these ones. Okay, we don't have to worry about that front anymore. Now we can use something else here. So we are going to cancel all of this front line here. We also have to assign some trades. Okay, and now we're going to use this guy on a martial line with shift click. So the entire army will spread evenly across this line and protect it. Let's give him the logistic wizard, always good. And here, not really useful stuff. It's not too bad. I mean, we get some extra equipment, I guess that's fine. Not useful. Not useful. Not useful. Not useful. Okay, now, we still have some time if I calculated things correctly. We are not at... Yeah, we're actually quite early. So it's totally fine. We have some extra time, because we were quite fast here. So let's use this extra time to fuck up the Germans a bit more. What we are going to do here... Let's try to use a spearhead, although they are broken. Let's try to see if we can get this stuff here. If not, the other great place to push is this one here. You can easily get an encirclement there. So that's the other thing we are going to do. I will use this. Yeah, now we wasted all of the command power on those useless trades. But that's fine. Okay, yeah, totally fine.
Ihre Befehle.
By the way, with these focuses, we're getting some additional political recruitable population manpower. Very useful one. And the last two here give us, the very last one, give us some nice offensive bonuses as well.
Angetreten.
Okay, let's push. Push, push, push. I don't really want to push there, but... I mean, can you believe we are destroying Germany like this as Austria? This is insane. And not only we're doing that, but we're doing that with complete green, red air and no CAS whatsoever. And no... What did I want to say? Well, yeah, no CAS. Germany. Germany in big trouble.
Befehle. Angetreten.
Big trouble.
Bereit. Ihre Befehle.
Let's see if they are able to save this massive encirclement or not.
Zuhören.
Looks like they aren't. Oh! Boom!
Bereit.
Painful. Very, very painful.
Angetreten.
Okay, I forgot the political power though. Grand Battle Plan Expert. Let's go for it. Let's pick the doctrines. And now we are going to change, if that's the case. But yeah, overall, we are going to change these guys into offensive as well. We lock the tanks, but we will get them. We're also going to start requesting forces from our puppets if they have any. But it's worth checking. We may get a couple of extra divisions out of this. No, actually not, but sometimes they do. Yeah, Anschluss. No, you. And then support equipped to 5. Support equipped to 5 and infantry equipped to 25 from T1. So we need a lot of extra infantry equip now. We're starting to struggle a bit with infantry equip. And that's it. We need to attack Italy, so we don't have much time to destroy Germany a bit more. We cannot fully push Germany, unfortunately, now, so we need to focus on Italy first.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Infantry equip up. Who is pushing there? Did I tell them to push? I didn't. Didn't even give them a command, though. I gave them a plan, staff office plan, but without a command. That's not great. Steiner! Great movie, by the way. That's a great movie. The Fall. Is that the name? The movie about Hitler was a very good one. Unlike the series on Mussolini. Okay, let's force them a bit here. Want to get this encirclement fast. Well, 3 military factories. That's how much we destroyed. I'm actually curious. Let's see if we can check it. Yeah, in total. So they lost a total of like 600 support planes and 400 bombers. And now the other thing I would like to see is how many they still have. See, they do have the fighters, of course, we didn't kill them. But in terms of support planes, I think they're almost entirely out. So they don't have any CAS left. Okay, done basically with Germany, but I cannot resist the temptation of going for an encirclement here. Can you see how many divisions they have down there? I mean, it's just too juicy to leave it. So this one, we're going to try and get. These guys, though, in the meantime, they can go here and they can start training. We need to go faster because we have some stuff to do in Italy soon. Downfall, that's the name, right? And yeah, one of the best World War II movies. I totally agree with that. That's a really, really good movie.
Zuhören.
Steiner is on his way. Ooh, guys, can we get it? Look at those divisions. And this is the problem with force concentration. It's great, yes.
Verstanden.
Keeps you on your toes, yes. But,
Wähle.
ouch, ouch, ouch.
Wähle.
The pain. The pain, Germany. So many fucking divisions. Oh my god. Well, boys, this is going to be very painful for Germany, not going to lie. Let's go. I did not expect such a big encirclement, to be completely honest with you. This is so big that we could probably easily destroy Germany at this point. I don't have any divisions left. We are not going to do it because there is too much RNG here. You don't usually get such a big encirclement and completely wipe them out. This is usually not the case. We were lucky because they were concentrating forces right there in the edge, in the corner. Not the best choice. Can I pick my freaking doctrines? Okay, it is also time to get the domestic film industry. And to justify on Italy. So we need to attack Italy very soon.
Greift weiter an.
So let's try to get this fast. Because then we need to go for Italy.
Verstanden.
Oh my god, guys, look at this. This is painful. Oh! Whoa! Okay, 103,000 casualties versus 1,390,000. Not bad, not bad. Did you beat Brazil? What are we talking about here? I missed something. A fun minor run for minor enthusiasts start as Peru, form Gran Colombia, then Peru-Bolivian Confederation, steamrolled everyone except Brazil. They joined allies. That sucks. That does sound fun. I did a Dominican Republic. Well, the Mexican run I had was the most fun I had in a while. Amazing run. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. That one was a lot of fun. Okay, now, not time to fuck around. Time to fuck Italy. Look at Germany, guys. Look at Germany. Where are their divisions? What's happening, Germany? What's that? What is that, Germany? They don't even have divisions. No, they do have at least one in each tile. But basically only one per tile, completely destroyed. Ah, so sad, so sad.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Not. Okay, I do want a planning against Italy. I want the organization. This is a difficult push, but Italy is not really ready for this, so they will get destroyed too. By the way, why don't we finish Germany before going for Italy? A couple of reasons. The first one is Germany is not usually this weak at this point. We were lucky with the encirclements. It will still take a while to capitulate them. You need to take all of the victory points. Actually, you need to go below like 20%. Actually, it's usually 10%. In any case, if we don't take Italy fast, Japan will guarantee them, and then it becomes incredibly annoying to take them because Japan joins. Not that Japan does anything, but Japan sends their annoying submarines to raid our convoys and messes up my invasion of the UK later on. Also, we need to take Italy as fast as possible because we need to annex Italy before invading the UK. So,
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
all of that being said, let's go after Italy. So these guys are training, but I will attack anyway. Look at this. With training divisions. Well, this was an easy one, of course. No real challenge there. And we can send them here too and push. I guess we stop training them for now. Big priority here is to get to Venezia. For supplies. Poland joins the allies, we don't care. You see how these divisions are very good. Although Italy doesn't have divisions at this point, they are not ready for this at all. Yeah, Mussolini. You learned nothing. He even sent me the trucks earlier. So nice. Oh yes, one thing I always forget here is we want to block the sea regions. Actually don't want anything to go through the sea here. Actually, you can shift click, select all of them, block all of them. Block everything, I don't care. I just don't want anything to be in the sea. Okay, let's rush the cut. Then we can split the divisions around. We don't want Milano. I think it would be nice to take. It's my city. Take my city. Now, one thing that proper tanks would do better is they would do this a bit faster. But that's okay. Look at the naval technology. It's so good that we don't even have the basic transport ship. We cannot even naval invade anyone. It's so bad. Okay. Italy is split. Now we use one army to push the south and one army to push the north. Start pushing right away here. Look at Germany. They are deploying some divisions. Italy is sending them some divisions. That's a very smart use of your divisions, Italy. You don't need them at home at all. Good idea sending them to Germany. Oh, Italy is always a disappointment in this game. They need a UK-like update for all countries, including Italy. Wait, did they go away by... Ooh, they used the fleet to escape. Also, we cannot get the encirclement. We may get a civil war soon. When we get the civil war, I need to slow down. Because if you keep the speed up, you sometimes mess up. Let me also get this stuff. And this stuff. And this stuff. Because I want to transfer territory to Italy. That's very important, actually. And if you're too fast, that sometimes doesn't happen. Sad that we didn't get the encirclement. This one we would have gotten with real tanks, for sure. No, Mussolini. Yeah, Mussolini deposed. Look at this. It's the Grand Council of Fascism. So sad. So damn sad. And look at these guys dying. Okay, taking Bari, or maybe Taranto, should be enough to trigger the civil war in Italy. Let's see. Probably Taranto. Do they have victory points up there? No, they don't. Pose. Nah. I hate when this happens. I need to transfer the depth. Oh, yes. No, it's okay. It's okay. Transfer territory. Done. Okay, perfect. Sometimes it bugs and you don't get that event. It's very, very important. More important than you may think. Because now we do need to invest a lot in Italy. So what we're going to do is we're going to build infrastructures and then military factories all over Italy. I mean, you can build whatever you want. The point is we need to decrease their autonomy very quickly. Yeah, let's also build here. Let's also build here. Okay, build in Italy max. Okay, yeah. One thing you can do at this point is you can request garrison support if needed, but actually we'll remove that because that's no longer needed. So let's remove it. Do we need more trains? We don't, so I'm not going to do this. Actually, I'll do this. So we're going to increase the production of trains to 2. We're going to take them from here anyway. It's fine. Perfect. Time to end the pain of Germany. Well, I don't think there is much to plan here, but these guys are not even fully trained yet. Let's go! Why not just annex them? Would it not save PP? No, I need the navy. I need their navy. The only reason we go for Italy is we need the navy. And you don't get the navy because Regno del Sud forms anyway. Even if you keep the territories, they still form and they take half of the navy. I need all of the navy.
Right.
Okay, we can speed up again. Okay, we're going to pick the fascist advocate. Here, this guy. The Company of Heroes. No, I haven't played Company of Heroes 3. Do you mean as in say Worsker to... Wait a second. It's freaking shot. To buy navy. No, it's not about the Worsker here. In the peace conference, we will take the navy from Repubblica Sociale Italiana. We have 100% of the Worsker, so there is nobody else taking anything from us. What is Germany doing here? Anyway, the thing is, we need the other half of the navy, and the other half of the navy is in the hands of Regno del Sud. The more stuff they have, the more I can build in their stuff and annex them faster. And I still need to annex them to get the navy. Okay, let's get some planning. The focus! Okay. Austro-Hungarian future.
Angetreten! Bereit!
Okay, let's go here.
Zu Befehl!
Let's go here. Ooh, look at that, a red bubble. For a second, that bubble was red. But I do think that Germany is coming to an end. Very fast. Make it faster, you could push for all with all of them. Doesn't really look like we need to do that right now. Now, I do need to change something in the guide, I just noticed, because I wrote after Germany falls to justify on Belgium and the Netherlands, but the time Germany falls is not always the same, so we need to get a precise timing for that. See? Now we get our amazing stuff. So let's get a scientist. We did not need to build a facility. There we go. Me also write it down here. So we're a bit early, for sure. Germany is going down particularly fast here.
Ihre Befehle?
Well, not much early though. This is pretty much in time. Okay, logistics. Let's go for... artillery.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Yeah, Italy probably has some divisions in Libya right now. Very useful. I think it's over Germany. Sorry to tell you this, but this looks like the end. 100% of the war score. That's great. Now, exactly. We don't build that. We don't build facilities. We take them. We would also get one in Rome, but yeah. So peace conference time. In the peace conference, let me just read just to make sure, but it should be easy. So Germany, it's an easy one because we annex Germany. We take their navy. Easy done. With Italy, well, we also take the Italian navy, so let's start by doing that. But with Italy, we puppet. So we just puppet Italy, Albania, Libya, Eritrea, Somalia, whatever the fuck, everything. Take stuff. This is not irrelevant, by the way, because this will be bordering, this stuff will be bordering the allies, keeping them busy a bit. Now, Italy, how are we doing here? Not great yet. So we need the timing right at this point of the run. So next we are going after the allies. It's totally cool. The problem is I need to write down a better timing right here. So let me do something like this. Not this. Okay. How about we do this on... so how far we are into at the end of this focus, maybe. Let's try to do it at the end of this focus. So on... okay. Wait a second. Oh, this is actually good. That's the same exact thing that happens with the Navy, by the way. The I builds, I steal. Okay, so first thing we are going to do now is we're going to create an agency. We're going to change our offensive template to this one here. So still 30 with one more medium tank, one less infantry. We're going to change all of the other divisions to infantry. We're also going to add the support anti-air here. So what does it mean, all of the other divisions? We go here and we check that they're all... Wait, not that one though. Where is my inf? Why didn't I change it to inf? Ah, I reloaded. That's why. Okay. I loaded the other save. Okay, this is inf. So all of these people want to be inf. These ones cannot because there are intruders in here. But I want inf. I want inf. They were mostly already inf, but that's fine. Okay, and I think that's fine. Let's also save at this point, because if I messed up the timing on the guide, we need to know. Let's go. Speed 5. Bunch of people join the allies, that's fine. What we care about here is Italy. We need to keep an eye here. As soon as possible, we need to start annexing Italy. And also, let's train everyone.
Befehl.
Okay, with the agency, we are also going to get the naval department, but that's it. We need to save political power to annex Italy. Assault battalion? What do you mean by assault battalion? Which one is that? Well, look at this guy. I mean, you could never tell that this guy is a spy. He's definitely going to be my spy. This guy is going to the UK. Impossible to spot. How can they detect him? Come on. He's epic. Okay. Come on, Italy. It's time to be annexed. So here we go for architectural advancements. And at this point, I wrote to justify on Belgium and the Netherlands. Belgium first and the Netherlands after at the same time. Now they are both in the allies. No, the Netherlands is not in the allies. Sometimes they are not in the allies. It's better to justify on both at the same time. So make sure that they both join. It's very important for us.
Befehl. Verstanden.
Okay, we can actually merge these divisions. These guys too.
Angetreten.
They ready? They ready? Okay. So did we upgrade the tanks? Can we upgrade the tanks? No, so this goes there. I'm making some changes to the spreadsheet. Sorry, boys. Okay, more importantly, Italy must be annexed. Okay, the first step, of course. 2 steps for Italy. That's a bit annoying. But meantime, we keep researching the landing craft, so we will go for a nice invasion of the UK without suffering too much. Now that Italy is an integrated puppet, we're going to send all of our convoys to them. So that helps a lot. And then we just keep building. Not much else that we can do. We need to import a lot of shit here. Don't import from Italy because it gives them points. I will need to position my stuff here. Black Shirt Battalion, True Focus Support Company. I never tried it, to be honest. I will need to check, but... you changed the Mountaineer as well. Yes, we don't need the Mountaineers anymore. They did what they had to do, which was holding this province here. Now we don't need them. I just want these divisions and the regular infantry. That's fine. So again, let's keep an eye on Italy. See if I got the timing right here. So the thing is, we need to annex them before attacking the allies. So after this, we go for the Second Brothers War, which we can bypass. Then we go for the better German state. Okay, let's go. I need to position my troops, but I'm a bit lazy right now. But guys, a big invasion of the UK is coming, so wait for it. Wait for it. This gave me quite a headache. I mean, to figure out how to invade the UK in time, because the only way is to get Italy as fast as we did, or basically as fast as we did. We don't have much time spare to get their navy, to destroy the allies, and to invade the UK before the US joins. So we are really on a tight schedule here. That's why I need to check that I did everything correctly at the perfect time. Technically, it should be. Okay, Italy got our convoys. Now, we just need military factories. Is it postponed to join Axis? Is it possible to join Axis as Austria? I know there is a path for that, but I haven't tried it. I don't know how feasible that is, to be honest. Okay, logistics up. Now, here, the choice about Germany, and I think overall it's better to pick this one. So with this one, you can core all of Germany. And from now on, we actually pick no focus. We need as much political power as possible, which we can spend to integrate the German cores. But we do need to keep about 300 political power for this stuff here. So that's a priority. How are we doing here? Okay, now the timing should be right. The timing should be right. Let's see. So I guess we can actually integrate at least something. Let's integrate this one. But again, keep the political power for Italy. That's the highest priority. Oh, we already got this stuff. That's early. Also get this. So, yeah, no, we're not gonna get another one. That's the only one I needed. We want to upgrade the tank as soon as possible. So this is, well, technically it's the TI2, but whatever. And what we want to do here is we want to upgrade, but look at how many we have actually. But we want to convert from stockpiles, so we don't spend any resources on it. And at the same time, we're also going to add logistics to this template here. Supply use is starting to go up a bit. I think we may need to train some of them again, yeah. Let's give another look at Italy. Getting close. It's very annoying that we have the other puppets we can annex. Okay, we got the claims. Bit early maybe? Let's see. Okay, you know what? Let me do something here. Let me justify on the focus done, not on the focus picked. So we gain another month there. Yeah, I think that's a better idea overall. But it should be fine, I think. Oh, Greece joined the allies. Okay. Can I send them more? Is it not a good idea? I don't know how long it takes to send them these ones. No, okay, let's not do it. It's fine, it's fine. I believe it's fine. When does the claim expire? February? Ooh, it's not that fine, actually. Yeah, it's a bit too close. No, okay, let me change again. Not on this focus then. A bit later is better. On... Well... Let's see. It's gonna be very close. We may not make it. Okay, we of course we give up Bessarabia. Come on, Italy. Don't mess up my run, please. Stop sending me messages about stuff I don't... Yes! Okay. Way too close. Way too close. But now we have a navy. Now the other thing, we actually need the navy to be up here before we start the war. So... Ooh, where is... What the fuck? What the fuck? What is that? Oh, no, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Who is going there and why? No, guys, don't do this to me, please. First go there. Okay. Merge. Now you go there without doing crazy Why would you do something like that? Yeah, because those regions are red. I see. I understand that, but... What do you mean? They're all blocked. Fuck you. Okay. Let's put them yellow. Can you go there now without doing crazy stuff? No. Why? What's wrong? Okay, this one is red then. Freaking navy, the day I understand it, would be a happier person. What's that stuff? As soon as we are past Gibraltar, we are fine, but that's so freaking... Nah! Nah! Oh my god. That's not very cool. No, okay, we need better timing here. I mean, I need to reload first of all. We need better timing. It's too risky. I mean, we are not that much in a hurry, but we need to get past Gibraltar before we start the war. Otherwise, we are stuck in the Mediterranean Sea. So one option is to get one additional focus before we justify the war goals. The focus would... Yeah, no, okay, let's do that in any case. I think it's fine. Oh, you have no idea how many times. This is like... I mean, as Fascist Austria, I tested this run maybe like 15 times. But I did it another 15 times at least as Habsburg Austria. So it's just crazy. The amount of time I spent on this is crazy. But I did want to fix a couple of things while we are here. So at least this is a bit useful. How long was this focus? That's the question. But it doesn't matter. I will get it after that. So on the better German done, we justify. That gives us a bit more time. Now, what we need to do here is we need Italy to accept. Did I already start a land lease? I did. So we need somehow to get this done faster. Well, I guess we can start by sending these people there. That can help. Also, we need to prepare the army at this point, for sure. We can merge them back, these guys. Because we need to attack as soon as we get the fleet past the place. Problem is the fleet might be intercepted a little bit. It's a bit risky. It's okay. So we need to protect this area here. We need everybody else to be actually... Let's do something like this. So these guys can all go at the border with Poland. We abandon this area. Just go here. Just push here.
Verstanden!
Okay.
Verstanden!
This is something else I didn't do. In any case, I would have had to fix this before anything else. Okay, no time to waste here. Where are these? Okay, maybe some of these are actually submarines. Who is the crazy fucker that wants to go all the way around instead of going... This crazy fucker, for sure, wants to go all the way around. Because... What is your reasoning behind that? Because this is blocked. No shit. I blocked it. Fucking go there. Why don't you go there? I need this fleet. Okay. So, everything is fine. Not getting mad at all. What? Why? Why? Why do you want to go up there? The fucking fleet, guys. So stupid. And now they're going in the right place. The problem is I don't know if these guys can make it. It looks like they can this time. What did I do different? Yeah, okay, it's fine. Totally fine. Whatever. It works. That's fine. I'm happy. Now, let's not forget to declare the war, actually. Okay, the entire fleet is here. Everything is absolutely fine. Maybe we can stop training these guys. We can plan... we already planned the offensive, sorry. Well, we can make floating harbors, I guess. Since earlier you talked about how nobody makes them. Let's make them, just for fun. Okay, it's time for the allies. Now let me check with my last save if we are on time, or maybe we're a bit late. I feel like we may be a bit late. On the 2nd of January, yeah, we're about 1 month late. Well, I'm not entirely sure why, but... we should have enough time. That happened to me before. I had Mediterranean blocked and sent troops to Egypt. They were the way around Cape Horn. Yeah, but the thing is, everything was blocked. So why the fuck would they go up there? That's so stupid. Oh, by the way, another important thing I forgot, but this is very important, is we want to actually release stuff before we declare war on... yeah, and also we have a lot of extra divisions. Here I got a bit distracted. So we want to Balkanize Italy a bit here. It's not gonna look pretty, but it is what it is. So here I'm pretty sure we can... keep something. So we do have cores. See, we got cores here for sure. Anyways, Tuscany, sure. And the rest, nothing. Did we Balkanize them entirely? We did. Poor Italy is Balkanized. So we got cores here. We got cores here, but not Venice. To answer the question that one of you asked at the beginning of this live. Not sure if you're still with us, but... yeah, Venice is not a core. So I completely forgot that we get a shitload of divisions here. Completely forgot about them. But that's okay. Okay, now we can declare war on the allies. The reason we Balkanize Italy, well, it's because we get more out of it, but especially we don't need to defend it, so... okay, let's go! Finally. Belgium. The Netherlands. So here we do want to micro a little bit. We can assign all planes. We should have the German and Italian planes in here, or some of them at least. So another thing that we stole. Look at that, we actually have planes. It's crazy. Let's see if they can resist. Well, now we can actually build... in our own stuff. Although building in the puppets is always good. You can decrease their autonomy and so on. Not that we can ever do that. Okay, they joined the allies. Everything is going as... no, Lothar. But Lothar is... who's Lothar is this guy? No, Lothar, don't get wounded. Not right away, come on. Ooh, look at this. It's an encirclement. They are going for an encirclement here. only question is, who is being encircled? Not me. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Call one for Luxembourg.
Verstanden!
Wanted to do a German Paradox campaign for a long time. I don't know anything about Victoria. Ah, you're talking about Victoria. Wait, I missed something in the chat here. What's happening? No EU this run. No EU this run. Yeah, no, you cannot form the EU as Austria, Fascist Austria at least, or this path. Reminds me of CK3. Yeah, look at this. This is CK3 time. By the way, CK3 we may play it soon in a live. I was thinking about that. Wow, Belgium is always very fast. Good, because we need to be fast here. We don't have any time to waste. Let's go for Paris right away. Sure. Now, did they call Poland against us? They did. So let's attack Poland too. Poland we attack with regular infantry, but just want to capitulate them. Also, we need some score because the Soviet Union is stealing it. They attacked Poland earlier. They are probably taking massive casualties. Knowing it's the Soviet Union, just out of curiosity, they already took 400,000 casualties against Poland. Typical Soviet Union. Let me see if I'm forgetting something because I'm completely ignoring my spreadsheet right now. Produce armor, yeah, for example. Well, we are not going to use it anyway, but I should have started producing these. 50 of these, I think. Yeah, no more than 50 because we don't have the stuff anyway. Cannot get enough of this stuff. Can we get it from somebody who is not... Yeah, well, it's fine. And yeah, but that's just not going to happen probably. It's fine. Okay, yeah, let's just rush Paris. Here we are even pushing into forts, we just don't care. Okay, this stuff should end France. Should be easy peasy. I don't know, guys, these runs look so easy, but trust me, it wasn't easy at all. Getting this right, it's not easy at all. What are these guys doing here? Why are they not going where they should go? Because I didn't tell them to. Because I fucking did not tell them to. That's why. Well, whatever. Whatever. Now, these guys we will need on coastal defense. The UK may try some of their sneaky things. We do need to get rid of all of these stupid pockets. Let's go on and do that. This is just a bit faster than manually sending them. Concept is the same though. Okay, let's go.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ausrücken. Verstanden.
Yeah, there was a reason though why I blocked the sea regions. I mean, it wasn't just for fun. I do want them to be blocked.
Verstanden! Bereit! Angetreten! Ausrücken! Achtung!
Okay, no more France. Time to end this run. So let's go for the UK. Dunkirk, groups of 4. Now, I don't know if it will be like in my last run, But in my last run, the amount of divisions they had in here was absolutely insane. I actually hope that they have the same amount. That was quite fun.
Bereit.
Okay, so we go for something like this. We want to attack the entire coast. Now, if I did not forget to produce this stuff, we would have it by now.
Bereit zum
Sadly,
Ausrücken.
I forgot to produce it, so we don't have it. Also want to gather... Oh, Poland is down. Nice. Also want to gather all planes here. Stop them for now, maybe. We may need them to ensure that we get the naval superiority. Let's also move the fleet here. Another delicate moment. If they engage our fleet, we are a bit fucked. So let's do a UK. Save. The fleet is big, but it still sucks. So yeah, losing it would not be great. We don't even have an admiral. We cannot even get an admiral. I mean, we need to get one from 0, which we are not going to do. Okay, let's try this move. Okay, all very good. Casualties so far. So far. 92k. 92k. I don't know how many from the tanks, to be honest. Probably most of them were here from pushing. Yeah, they were definitely here. Because there is a lot of French divisions here. So I think the tanks didn't get any casualties, but here we are getting a lot because we are pushing with the infantry without field hospitals. It's okay, to be honest, we need some casualties because casualties increase the war score, and that can be useful. I missed some messages here, right? Let me see. Okay, that one I checked. Balkanizing the UK as Germany. This is Austria revenge from World War I. Don't forget to click off do not engage. Do they have do not engage? No, engage a medium risk. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I don't really want them to engage. I mean, I don't care what they do, to be honest. All I want is the naval supremacy. Trigger this naval invasion, and then we're fine. Whatever happens. Okay, yeah, we got the supplies. Just need to wait a couple more days. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we need to unblock this sea region. We need to set these guys on naval invasion support. Let's see if we get Green Sea. We don't get Green Sea. That's not cool. So what we need to do is these as well. Send all planes there. With all planes and the fleet... Okay. There we go. Perfect. Green Sea. We also have the spine. No! No, my guy! No, when did this happen? I missed it. No, the guy with the epic helmet. How did they find him? He was so unsuspectable. No, guys. So sad. Well, we don't have the spy network. Do we need it? Probably not. Let's go and check. Okay, naval invasion starting. Now, at this point, we are going to do something a bit crazy with the fleet. We split them more. We put them on a convoy escort. And that's basically saying goodbye to this fleet. They will die, but they will give us some supplies in here. That's all we care about. Now, yeah, I think they have an insane amount of divisions there. That's crazy. No, the guy is fucking sick. Stupid idiot. Where is the other good one? Can I move the other good one here? This guy is pretty good. Yeah, let's go with this one. But he's not there yet. So, yeah, that sucks. Well, no force attack is not the best, to be honest. Right, he got wounded at the beginning, but it doesn't matter. But guys, look at the amount of divisions they have here. I hope we will be able to see them soon. Okay, for 4 of these tank divisions to not disembark, to not get green, this is an insane amount of divisions. I want to see them, come on. Show them to me. Show them to me. No, they are dying already, no. Well. Guess we're not finding out. How did you get naval supremacy? I actually had a very, very good fleet. Which is not gonna last for much longer, but... Oh! Now we can see them. Now there is 5 of them left. But it was way more than that, of course. May lose some of these guys. I mean, not lose, but the naval ones will be a bit in trouble. They have the divisions here. Nothing to say. Ooh, suffering. No, going back. Damn, you really need the force attack at this point. Without force attack, it's much, much harder. Okay, let's get the engineer company up. How long does this guy take to be there? Come on. I need my force attack. Yeah, so some of these guys were sent back. Wait, for a second I thought those were Italian divisions. Fucking Ireland has the same flag. Would have been quite fun. Italian divisions fighting against us in the UK. Okay, now we can get a force attack. That's gonna help. The amount of divisions they have is insane. One thing that I forgot and that can help, however, is we can now set our planes and send them over. No, keep going here.
Zu Befehl! Angetreten!
Crazy amount of divisions, even more than usual, to be honest. So some block these sea regions. Maybe you can get supplies over in other ways. Supplies in the UK are always very tough. To be honest, this invasion is not really going well. For several reasons, but we're struggling. God damn it! And this guy's still wounded for 5 days. Well, okay, let's get him back. We may lose this. I'll be honest. We may lose this. Yeah. This is not looking good at all. Oh! Good. Good. Tough invasion of the UK is good. Underestimated it a bit. Not gonna lie. When you get into a stalemate, like in this case here, then it's gonna be a bit tough. God damn it, so annoying. Ah. Okay. I'm also not managing it very well, if I need to be completely honest with you. So let's try to do it a bit better, maybe. I mean, we definitely have the tools to win this invasion. Generally, you don't want to send more divisions over. The problem is supplies, as you can see. That's the biggest problem. Yeah, this is not happening in this way. We need to somehow reorganize. Wonder if sending only maybe one army to help a bit with the defense can help. Let's try that. And yeah, of course we cannot get supplies. Now our fleet is almost completely destroyed. It is not completely destroyed though. So let's set them up again on convoy escort. Yeah, we don't have the air support, the air superiority. Maybe we can get this. Let's see. I can get rid of these very annoying people here. It's impossible. Nah. Fuck my life. Fucking UK. Good thing we made a save. Ah. Yeah, not very good. Wow, we're losing. We're losing! Yes! We lose! Ah yeah, there is no saving this now. Too late. Fucked up. Oh boys! Oh boys! Whoops! Well, shit happens.
Verstanden! Verstanden! Angetreten! Ihre Befehle!
Still putting up a fight, but not going well. Somehow we got some supplies, but I'm not entirely sure how it works with supplies here. It doesn't work well though, that's for sure. The main reason we lost this is I didn't have the force attack at the beginning. That's how big the difference it makes. Where are the guys that I sent there? Why are they not coming? Because they were... Okay, I know why. Casualties now, yeah, now 440k. Now they're not great. No, so it's very late. Yeah, we're fucked. Stop attacking. Why the freaking hell are you attacking? Who told you to? Dude, why are you attacking? My divisions are also not doing what I tell them to do, which doesn't help. Ah, the humiliation. The bigger humiliation.
Zeigt es ihnen!
Oh, yeah, I didn't give them a command. Yeah, you know, one thing that I shouldn't have done was pushing entirely Poland, because Poland helps a lot in this case. Poland draws away a lot of their divisions. It actually helps a lot. Okay, I don't know how much it's worth wasting time here, because I mean, this is not how it's supposed to go. So, not impossible probably to get it back, but now the US will join. Not right now, but soon the US will join, so... That's really not good. And this is a waste of time. It takes too long to save this. Okay, let's just do this again. Let's just do this again with a proper general instead of the fucking idiot getting wounded before I start my invasion. Probably I didn't have a deficit in tanks. Maybe worth checking, but I don't think I had a deficit in tanks. What I have is a fucking idiot general who is wounded. When did he get wounded? Like before that, right? Yeah, so just they get wounded forever. So let me get a proper general here now. Which one? They're not really great, to be honest. We are not super lucky. But I guess we go for this one. Okay. Let's do this again. In the end, I fucking hate Austria. There is no way around it. They make it so that I always hate them, no matter what. One way or another. This naval invasion is impossible to fail. I don't know how they failed it. I don't fucking know. The spy getting caught doesn't help, but I mean, none of those explains it by itself. Can you get there? How long does it take for this stupid idiot to change army? Okay, now let's try again. So let's make these, and this green. Set the fleet. Set the planes. The funny thing is, I don't want the fleet to move there. I just want them to be on naval invasion support. Okay, perfect. Green Sea. It's fine. So getting Green Sea is actually very easy. Now, frigate invasion. Maybe let's slow down a little bit. Pay attention to what is happening. Now, let's use a force attack. So here we want to go there fast. Intercepted us there, which is not great. Okay, here the other thing is I was checking how many divisions they had there instead of pushing in the other places, which is very important. Okay, now we can see how many divisions they have there, which is a lot of divisions. Where are the divisions that are supposed to be there, I wonder? Like these ones, where are they? What the fuck? Oh, finally. Okay. Oh, better than before, but it's not going smoothly. Something is messing up this invasion, and I'm not really sure what, but it's not as smooth as it should be. Probably they are intercepting them a bit more than normal. I'm not usually forced to do this stuff. Yeah, this is the fucking injured guy. Okay. Now let's get the fucking planes there. They intercepted a lot of my divisions, that's the main issue. Maybe we are not doing this. I don't know. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. Do you speak Japanese? I speak some Japanese, yes. Not very good at Japanese, but I do speak some.
Angetreten. Bereit.
I mean, I can live in Japan. That's the thing. I cannot have a conversation about history or philosophy in Japanese, but I speak enough to live here. No, guys, this is not happening. This is not fucking happening. Why? Because of supplies. But why do we struggle more than normal with supplies? Guess because our fleet is sucking more than usual. I'm a bit surprised though. That's usually not this difficult. There is always some RNG, and we did push Poland again, right? Yeah. Maybe they don't have divisions down here. They surely have a lot of divisions there, but nothing too crazy, to be honest. That's more or less the usual amount. Let's go back to naval bombing here. Maybe we can get some convoys through. But yeah, it's really not going well. Usually you rely on local supplies here. I don't know why we're not getting them. Just constantly out of supplies. There must be something I'm missing here. This invasion is usually quite easy. But if you get stuck, if you lose momentum, you're fucked. That's the main problem. Not working. It's just not working. Should we change the approach then? Let's give it a try. Not something that usually works, to be honest, though. But let's give it a try. What we can do is we can try to play it slightly more defensively. Yeah, but we're losing this. That's not good. They don't give you enough time to organize because they constantly attack you. That's the difficult part with the UK at this point of the run. Yeah, that's not looking very good again. Okay, sometimes we get supplies. Look at this. We got supplies for a second. But what is determining that? That's the part I don't really understand. Got supplies for a second, we could push. Now we're again completely out of supplies. Where are my local supplies? That's the question. Maybe we can get some supplies? No. Something is wrong with supplies. Okay, let's try to figure it out. Because of course we cannot send them over, but there should be local supplies in there. I mean, there are local supplies. No, the railway, I mean, the UK is usually a fairly good supply territory. I don't understand why we completely lack supplies here. The supply status is 11%. How can it be 11%? I mean, where are the freaking supplies? They are taking them, maybe? I don't know. Even here, this is stuff we just conquered. We should, to be honest, we should have supplies in there. But we don't. Come on, let's try again. We are having some success up there. Okay, we got supplies again. This feels a bit bugged. Like, we sometimes get supplies, full supplies, like now. Then we can destroy them completely, like in this case. But I don't understand why we got the supplies. And I don't understand why we were not getting them earlier. I mean, now we even got supplies here now. It's so weird. Like, one division can push them if they have supplies.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Zuhören. Wir treiben sie
This will remain a mystery probably.
Befehle.
Ooh, that's bad.
Ausrücken.
Motherfuckers. Still annoying.
Befehle. Ihre
Oh
Befehle.
yeah, that's lost tank.
Los,
Now they're also going to lose some
los.
stuff though.
Zuhören.
Don't go there, come on. Stupid idiots.
Ausrücken. Ausrücken. Ihre Befehle.
Killing all of my generals.
Ausrücken.
And all of my tanks down there as well.
Zuhören.
That is for lack of micro though.
Befehle.
That's a skill issue, as you could say.
Ihre Befehle.
Gonna try to save that one.
Befehle. Kann. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Bereit. In
This looks like a
Bewegung.
bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Ah,
Yeah, this is a bad thing for them, not for me. Ah, I almost saved him,
es ihnen.
but I didn't.
Suchen Deckung.
What a fuck up end of this run. It's good this is not the country guide.
Angetreten. Verstanden.
Well,
Ausrücken.
we got it done, but it's a bit of a mystery how we did it.
Zuhören. Bereit
Even more
zum
of a mystery
Ausrücken.
how we didn't do it, to be completely honest.
Zuhören.
Like, I don't understand where the freaking supplies were, but fuck you.
Angetreten.
Stupid piece of shit. Yeah, well, the good thing here is we got a lot more war score that we would have gotten otherwise. Usually you get a bit less and the Soviet Union gets a bit more. And that's the end of the run. Not a very satisfying end of this run. But you guys wanted something to go wrong in my life last time. You said, well, the run was fun, but everything went so smoothly. Now, not everything went smoothly. Actually, quite a few things were fucked up. Okay, so the run is over, but before we stop the live, what time is it? It's quite late, so it is time to stop the live. But before we stop the live, I don't care much about the peace conference. I mean, you puppet stuff and so on. I want to try and figure out what happened, to be completely honest. I need to understand what went wrong here.
Zu Befehl.
Oh, wait, no. Wait a second. No, this is okay. Did we start with low organization for some reason? The Navy surely start with low organization. I'm not sure why though. Because I don't understand the freaking Navy. If we had my amazing CL designs, we would be destroying them.
Ihre Befehle.
Now, do they lack supplies? They should have full supplies before they start. No, these guys have 97%. They don't really lack supplies. I mean, I think we even have one floating arbor. I want to understand what was wrong here.
Verstanden!
We don't lock convoys, so that's not a problem. Now you need harbors, so actually nothing gets supplies in here unless we somehow control the English Channel, at least partially. But that part is always the same. That's no different from the usual ones. So that cannot be the thing.
Ihre Befehle!
Let's try to figure it out. Let's go slowly. And I accidentally started at speed 5. Ah, the fucking guy. Okay, let's put here a guy who doesn't have anything, but at least he can do force attack. Force attack is very important, and that's alright. Okay, so the Navy... Okay, is engaging them there, which is not great already. Let's split them around. Like, maybe one thing. Maybe let's go never repair. Always engage. Fuck it. Fuck the Navy. I need supplies. So I guess these guys are losing supplies right now while they are attempting to disembark. Did we even use force attack? Yeah, we did. When they disembark, are they at 0 supplies? No, wait a second. Where do you see supplies from here? You can only see them here. Dude, where the fuck are my supplies? So they are at 10%. Is that what you're saying? No, the UK has an insane amount of divisions, and that's one thing for sure. But we have some issues here that I cannot entirely figure out concerning supplies. That's what we need to figure out. Now this is more like it should be, but I didn't change anything. So what changed? We still completely lack supplies.
In Bewegung bleiben! In Bewegung bleiben! Bereit zum Ausdrücken! Los! 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 Verstanden!
They still intercepted 4 of my divisions.
Bereit!
Can we get somebody decent here? Maybe getting a bad general is the way to do this. That was the trick. That's what gets it done.
Bereit!
No, it's the railways don't do anything here. But look at this. Now we have supplies. You see that they have supplies.
Vorrücken!
Why? What's different?
Ihre Befehle!
I didn't change anything. Why do we get supplies? I mean, actually, why we get supplies? That's normal. We're supposed to get supplies. What I don't understand is why did we not get supplies the last time?
Los! Ausrücken!
Supplies just... Motherfucker.
Angetreten!
Supplies just completely changed the game. They make all of the difference. Need to be careful here though.
Ausrücken! Ausrücken!
Oh shit.
Distanz halten!
That was a bit too much maybe.
Verstanden!
Okay, yeah, but that's me fucking up. That's not a problem with the game.
Los! Ausrücken!
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck that. Look at the fleet that they have. Maybe this fleet not even the OP Italian one would defeat.
Achtung!
Maybe this is just a particularly strong UK for some reason. Maybe, I mean, you know, every run is a bit different. Maybe this was just a good run for them. That I shouldn't have done though.
Zuhören! Verstanden!
Still, I mean, you can say that it's a strong UK, but now our divisions have supplies. In the previous
Achtung!
attempt, they didn't have supplies and nothing changed. So this part I still don't understand. And with supplies, as you can see, it doesn't matter how many divisions they have, they still lose.
Angetreten!
Was it because they kept attacking you? I noticed when your troop had a break for a second, resupplied. No, I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think so. As you can see, now, in the previous attempt, they were all constantly in red supplies. Constantly, the whole time. In this one, they just have supplies. Maybe it was a bug?
Ausrücken!
Very difficult for me to tell. Supplies are not very clearly explained at all times. I mean, you can use the map mod. Yeah, it's... Okay, okay. It looks like we are getting convoys. Maybe that's the main difference. Why we're getting convoys through? And before we were not? Maybe because I left the naval bombers there? Maybe the Navy is doing something else?
Zu Befehl!
Not entirely sure. Yeah, one thing I did a bit different is this time we set the Navy in a balanced way, all on convoy escort.
Zum Ausrücken!
So that surely helped. Well, good to know. It's always something to learn. I mean, you see the difference, right? This is how the run goes when you have supplies. Now, after the first push, it doesn't really matter what happens, but...
Zuhören! Wir treiben sie zurück!
This time I just threw away 2 times. Okay. A bit of a difference compared to before, right? This is a proper invasion of the UK. Let's end on a positive note. In this run I fucked up too many things. Let's at least end on a positive note. I don't know, guys. I guess a bit of RNG and probably the way I set up the fleet. That's the only thing that comes to mind. It's amazing how the Royal Navy is insanely strong at this point of the run, because they have the other navies too, including the French Navy. But with Italy, with the historical Italian run, we still completely destroyed them. Big difference, yeah. That's a 7% difference in war score, but I guess I'll take it. Well, anyway, I guess this is a good example of the UK. This is probably the hardest UK you can ever get. This is a stocked up UK with a lot of divisions, insane navy, the French divisions as well, not busy on other fronts. Maybe I should have called some of the puppets. That can help as well. You call the puppets in Italy, you call the puppets in Africa. The UK will take them easily, but at least they will be busy there for a while. And then they will remove some troops from the mainland. That being said, as I mentioned, the problem was not really the amount of divisions they had. I mean, the more they have, the more difficult it is, but it was only exclusively about supplies. And I don't know why we got none at all the first time, and we got them the last time a lot more. I will study this a bit more. I think this guide is overall fairly optimized. Taking the UK and taking the allies, by the way, is not needed. The only way to do so, in my opinion, is following exactly this strategy. If, for example, you don't get Turkey and Bulgaria, so you don't get the Sudetenland demanded, you can attack Germany in World War II. It will be easier to take down Germany. You can take down Italy, but then you will not be able to attack the UK in time before the US joins. So that would be the end of the run, which, to be honest, would be a perfect end of the run. It's totally fine. You integrate all of Germany. You don't need to expand further. Well, that's it, guys. It's quite late, so we're going to stop. I also wanted to show you the difference without the anti-air in Germany against Germany, but, well, just trust me on that. Without them, you would get destroyed. So That's it. I'm happy we got a good invasion of the UK to end the run and to end the live. Now, probably no live next week. We have a couple of guides coming for the plane designs and the navy designs. They will be coming soon. Next week, actually, it is the historical run with Italy made into a proper country guide that will be released. It's already available to members of the channel. After that, the 2 specific dedicated guides. And then I was thinking about doing Belgium. But now it seems like maybe it will be India instead, since we have the new DLC coming soon. No spoilers, but coming soon. When US joins... Okay, the US joins in November 1941. What time is it? Let me see. I keep skipping this conference. So it's May... Oh, well. Wait, let me count the months, actually. June, July, August, September, October, November. Actually, we had another 6 months. We were not that much in a hurry. We had another 6 months, but I want to have some room for mistake here. Also, the US may join a little bit earlier, depending on the run. Japan attacks earlier, but usually the US joins not when Japan attacks the Philippines, but when Japan attacks Malaya. That's when the US joins the allies. Thanks for everything, Maki. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you guys. No more money to Paradox. Give money to give money to the channel. But if you cannot give money to the channel, give them to Paradox. Make Paradox great again. Make them make more games. Great hardworking YouTuber. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. A lot of work did go into this run, so... And by the way, guys, I will make this actually, yeah, I was mentioning the upcoming videos, but there will be this run. The Habsburg version of this run will come as a country guide. Easier to follow. The Habsburg path is more consistent, so you don't have to deal with so much RNG. So yeah, make sure to check that out. Try that, compare it to this one. And I hope the ones that followed this live, we're able to figure out what happened, despite the fact that we reloaded a couple of times. It was a bit of an experiment. Well, anyways, good night or good day, everyone. See you in the next live. Thank you all for watching. Well, I will see you very soon. Bye bye.